Alright, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's Dwarf. You love to see it. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Hardcore fam. How's everyone doing? Gonna get into this Dwarf Rogue today. Got my allergies pumping, man. I gotta say, these trees are out here reproducing. Fucking me up. Welcome back, everybody. Bunny, Lucian, who got in here already? Loretta, there she is. What's going on, guys? Maxwell, Finchify, AJ Mac over on Twitch. What's going on, Rippin'? How is everyone doing today? Didn't get the stream yesterday, had some IRL stuff, but was excited to get into it today. I'm conflicted, guys. I was thinking, I don't know. I was really torn. I don't know if I should create a new guy or if I should continue with this guy. I feel like most of you would want to see this guy play out to resolution. So this guy's been kind of left hanging, right? So
what's on your mind? Watch your back.
Oh, let's get rid of that add-on. What's up, Big Metal? How's it going? Greetings from BM. What's BM? Black Mamba? Spying for the Horde. Yeah, man. Yeah, I miss you guys too. Good to have you guys back in here. Hope everybody's doing good. Get some levels today. Look at this little chunker right there. Look at this. Let's inspect a little bit. It's been a minute. Let's take a look at our boy right there. How's he looking? Looks alright. Looks pretty rogue-like. He's got his Defias mask on. Let's check out our weapons, man. It's been I forgot where this guy left off. He's got he's got the DM weapons, which is pretty nice. Alright, DM weapons, lavishly jeweled rings, lol. We also have freshly obtained Vanish, which is pretty nice. Oh, whoops. We gotta get the some stuff that needs to be fixed. EXP. Oh man, we are all jacked up right now, dude. All jacked up. The UI is all jacked up, boys. 1 second. Put cast here. Put it here. Let's bring the XP bar down. Good old Domino's. Love me some Domino's. Pizza's alright, but I'm more a fan of the bar. Alright, it's looking good. Looking better. Bring this up a little bit. Alright. I think we're good. Got our swing timers, got our XP bar. Look at all that rested, though. You guys see all that rested? All that blue stuff? That's pretty exciting, right? The lock didn't die, Cozy. I was just thinking long and hard. You know, we did like how many Horde characters in a row? Like 2, 3, something like that. I was like, dude, we gotta just finish up the Rogue. Not finish up, we're getting to 60, right? This was the guy that I proclaimed pretty strongly was gonna get to 60. So you never know, man. There's a chance. We have Vanish and shit. Yeah. Oh, I heard about that, Dirk. Yeah, so you guys want to hear a Heartbreaker? Welcome back to the stream, everybody. Welcome back. Estelle, good to see you, my man. Yeah. So, you guys want to hear a Heartbreaker? Like, real Heartbreaker? Dude, I mean, not even a Heartbreaker. It's not even... It's... I think I would see red if that happened, man. There's a Troll Warrior
Looking for
who got the 59 in hardcore.
Farewell.
And died yesterday. He died at 59. Can you imagine, dude?
See you around.
I mean, we might be there. I don't know why I'm talking shit. I could be there someday and then die at 59 and feel that pain. The warrior died in whatchamacallit? He died in Hillsbrad, in the area with the magistrates and stuff. You know, the battle for Hillsbrad area. Yeah, he died at 59. Troll warrior, man. Rest in peace.
Need help? Go with honor, friend. Or the alliance.
All right, so let's pick up some quests here. Claws from the Deep. I think we're new. I think we're freshly in Wetlands. I think. Yeah, let's go in here. We'll check it out. Let's let's check it out. 59, that's what I'm saying. I would die IRL. That is a heartbreaker, right? He actually took it pretty well, I gotta say. I gotta hand it to him, man. His message in the Discord was like, I died at 59.
Can I help you?
You know, shit happens. I'm gonna try again. There's also a mage, guys. There's a mage who got the 50s. I think 51 or something, because he was he was AoE grinding the whole way. His name is Jotm, I think, J-O-T-M. And he got the 50-something. He died as well. So this challenge is no fucking joke, guys. I'm for real. Like, so far we still don't have a 60. The Troll Warrior died in Hillsbrad. He died doing the quest, going into that house where you have to kill like 5 guys. Yeah. When they Nova you, that was the thing that ended up killing me, man. Maybe if I was a gnome, I could have survived with the escape artist, but ain't nobody want to play a gnome. Yeah, he deleted the 59. Yep. I hate to see it. So we've had a mage and a and a warrior up there in the 50s. It's possible. It's a tough challenge. It really is, dude. I was feeling a little bit rough off that troll warrior, man. I didn't know what to play. You know, we just went through the starting zones like 3 times, you know, so I just feel like this is the play. Go back Alliance and go back on an established character so people don't have to keep asking about him. We'll just, okay, nameplate's turned on. Let's take a look at our quest here. Not Red Ridge, not Loch Madon. Okay, we're looking for young crocolisk skins. Easy, dude. Too easy, too easy. Do we need the murlocs? Did we do that already? Let's see. Okay, we need the bag as well. I think we did all the murlocs, because I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing those quests. So we need to go find the Green Warden, kill some crocolisks. These young? Oh, these are regular wetlands crocolisks. Okay. I think the young ones are just along the road. Alright, first blood. Let's try it out, guys. We haven't played this guy in a freaking hot minute. This guy kind of slaps. What are professions on this guy, man? I totally forgot. Let me see. Herbalism, alchemy. Okay, so we do have find herbs up. Man, it has been a minute since we played this, dude. Let's tempo sprint. Looking for crocodiles. Yeah, the Russian dude's mage. Yeah, you saw that, huh? 50-something. Crazy, right? Just imagine dying at 59, though, guys. Can you just try to visualize that? You get to 59. You know what ended up killing him? The clip's in the Discord if you guys want to watch it. What ended up killing him, man, is he kept refreshing the leash on with Piercing Howl. They were chasing after him, and he kept Piercing Howling them as they were coming near him, and it kept them perma-leashed, because, you know, if you hit something with an ability, it will stay leashed to you forever. You can kite stuff all the way to Stormwind, you know? So he was Piercing Howl, running for his life. He was playing it smart, you know, like he had potions, he was using his fear, he was using all of his defensives, but the one mistake he made, the fatal error, was that he kept releashing them, you know, renewing their leash, rather. With Piercing Howl as they would get close and close, and they just chased them to infinity, and they eventually chipped them down after, you know, like a minute of running. You really hate to see it, but it's the type of thing. I've been there before, right? When you have 1 life, and imagine at 59 how you must be feeling. You're so close. You gotta be kind of nervous, man. You gotta have some kind of like butterflies. Yeah. Yeah, that's insane, man. Dying at 59. Where's this dude? There it is. Probably do 2 points, then S&D. Let me zoom out too, man. This is a little bit too zoomed in for my tastes. Didn't know it was the Piercing Howl. Yeah, if you watch the clip, did anybody watch the clip in here? Maybe I should link it, bro. Nah, it's fine, never mind. It's not. It's. You guys take my word for it. It's in the Discord somewhere. Yo, what's up, Benji? How you doing? Yeah, no. If you hit him with anything, it'll release him. Yeah. If you're 59, you're farming level 52 mobs for days. Yeah, big true, right? Dude, if I ever get up there, I'm just letting you know right now, chat. If I ever get 50s, even 51, I'm gonna play like a pussy, dude. I'm just gonna straight up like kill green shit. Not even joking. It's too painful to delete 50 plus. Even for me, man. I delete characters all the time. If I get 50 plus, it's time to play like a hobbit, man. I might not even stream it, dude. I'm just gonna because I'm just gonna be grinding. Honestly. So another thing we gotta be mindful of is I gotta get my poison quest done at some point. So maybe at 25, people were saying. There's the skin. Alright, some crocodiles there, crocodiles there. Yo, are my binds? Hold up. Target markers. Yeah, this is scuffed, man. Look at this. It's supposed to be like this. There we go. If you guys didn't know this might actually help a few people. You guys all know about this, right? Maybe even if one person doesn't, it's worth it. Why didn't you switch back to the rogue? Didn't fancy level 1 again? I was a little bit confused, man. The path was not clear in my mind. I tried a bunch of different classes recently, and I didn't know what to play, honestly. So I feel like when in doubt, the rogue can't be bad, right? He's already leveled up a little bit. Both your actually fresh. The troll warrior died 1 level before sweeping strikes. You know, so there was some element of progression there. Iron Lad made 28. The troll warrior made 29. The warlock, he's shelved right now, man. If you don't see me, if you don't see me playing on the character, it's either dead or shelved. You know, I just wanted to play something a little more established, so we still have the rogue. Gouge your bandage here. Stuff's a little bit scary out here, man. A little bit. Three out of 4. Even just killing 2 things is a little bit spooky. Golly. Let me heal up. There's some potions too, right? Alright. What happened to talking so much about mating that troll warrior? I want to see you level higher levels? I know, man, but I mean, are we gonna restart the troll warrior? A part of me wants to, man, but you guys are just gonna be sick of it. I've been doing some speed runs though. So last night I did a speed run on warrior again, and I got to 133, 1 to 10, 1 hour 33 minutes. So that's pretty damn good, man, for 1 to 10 Duratar. I mean, I've just been practicing it. I mean, not everyone wants to see that type of shit, so I just did it offline. But I like speed running the early levels. 1 hour 33, and then so I might keep that guy going at some point. But let's just chill with the rogue for a little bit. We're probably gonna die, right? Yeah, troll warrior died. Alright, there it is. 4 out of 4 skins. Hell yeah. It's tempo sprint. We're going out the green warden. Wow, man. My aggro radius is humongous. I'm higher level than these guys. Okay, we're going to go out here to the green warden. We could get this quest too. Excavation team quest. Nah, we'll do that later. It's a little bit higher level. Is it allowed to store items in the bank? Yeah, it is. Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy, right? He just died at 59. He's starting a new warrior. That's resilience right there. I gotta hand it to him, bro. I might have to take a few days off at that point. My man just jumped right in the next day. Not even the next day. Actually, I think he made the warrior instantly. He died and he was like, well, fuck it. I'm gonna go again. $59, yeah, man, it's absurd. What happened the other day? I've been having some. So if anybody here live in California, you probably know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of power outages in California, man. I don't really know what's going on. Never really had too many problems in the past, but PG&E's been fucking up. They put out these announcements saying, you know, you're gonna have a power outage in your area. It's gonna be down 90 minutes. Usually, it's not down the whole time. But yeah, just power outage. If that stuff ever happens, it's pretty much just a power outage. Question about Nug Runner? Yeah, you just go to interface, add-ons, Nug Running, and then you just go to General, unlock, and you just drag the anchor points. Yup, it's pretty insane, right? 59. You hate to see it, you really do.
Hurry back! I got what you
The
need!
hardcore challenge, man. It's rough. It is rough. If you watched the event the other day too when we did that tournament. Oh, exciting news on that front too. We'll share in a minute here. Looks like we're gonna do another one. I think in the March 29th, which is a Saturday. It's in a couple weeks, like 3 weeks or something. Thinking about doing another one, guys. And instead of an EU one, it's just gonna be global. So we're gonna run it on multiple servers at the same time. There's gonna be one server for each region. So Oceanic, EU, and NA, and then they're all going to run concurrently, and they're going to have, you know, their own referees and admins in each region. So the first one went really well. There was really good viewership and good support for it and everything. So we're going to do another one. Start time, so that isn't super fleshed out yet, but I think it's going to be the same, yeah. Because some people were saying do it over 2 days or something. It's tough, man, to coordinate that many people for 2 days, and you know, I kind of like the format how it was. To go a little bit longer would be tough, man. I mean, because then those players have to sit there for 10 hours straight. You have to realize, right? I think the playtime ended up being 10 hours this time. It was originally supposed to be 12, but can you really sit there? I mean, you could, but it would be very uncomfortable, and maybe it would cross that line from being fun to being, you know, stressful to sit there for more than 10 hours. So I don't know if you guys have any ideas, though. I'm all ears. Yeah. You're in the Bay Area. You haven't had any power outages, man. That's lucky, man. That's lucky. Yeah, we've been getting a good amount of them out here. Did you say you have a video on setting up Streamlabs? Want to get involved, but literally never streamed and have no clue on how to get started, dude. It is so easy. I can tell it to you right now. If you guys want to stream, you download Streamlabs OBS, right? Just make a notepad right now, bro. I'm pretty sure this will work for your computer at a baseline. Download Streamlabs OBS. Open your settings. If you're concerned about your computer being able to stream well, you know, like if it's not that strong of a computer, just make the output 720. You don't have to go 1080p. So you go 720. Make the bit rate 3500. So it doesn't have to be that high bit rate if you're streaming at a low level. 3500, 720, and you can make the frames, drop it down to 30 frames per second. That's all you need. It'll still look pretty decent, and pretty much everybody can stream that. And if you have a better graphics card, you can use hardware encoding. And if you have a better CPU, you can use software encoding. But don't let that freak you out. That's not even that big of a deal. Like, just see if you have any performance issues with those settings. You should be fine. Would you hate it if the first Hardcore 60 was a pink-haired gnome with a name like Furry Sparkles? Actually, no. I don't think so. I don't think so, man. I think that'd be pretty sick. On a rogue, that'd be pretty sick. I'd be pretty happy that it was a rogue. When you played Lock, you camped me so hard that I quit Classic? For real? No, that's not true, is it? Did I really? I was camping. You played on Scarum? Maybe during that first week. The first week we camped a lot because it was the first week of Honor, you know, so we were at the flight pass and stuff. Cargos, you haven't been feeling the rogue lately. What changed? My warrior died, bro. My warrior died, so I was at a loss. I didn't know what to play. I didn't know if I should make a new guy or if I should or what. So I figure the rogue's not bad though. People like to watch melee, and rogue is pretty classic, you know, hardcore or Iron Man, or whatever you want to call it. We didn't restore any character, Grumpy. There's no character restoration. This is a different rogue. If you're thinking about that first rogue. Holy shit, this dude slaps. Jesus, dude, I had the fucking potion against it. Yeah, I shouldn't be killing stuff 2 levels higher. Yikes, dude. Okay. Well, let me leave. Let me look at my quest log. Alright. Belly grub. No, this is Red Ridge. What can we do here that's easy? Alright, the Knolls. We're gonna do the Knolls. The Knolls are easy. Yeah, the warrior rip, dude. I heard something go off. Did we get a sub or something? Oh, Lee Chown, thank you for hosting, man. The next hardcore challenge, yeah. So it's looking like March 29th, man. Troll Warrior's dead, yep. Think you should go Troll Rogue. Thing is, man, I kind of fell in love with Troll Warrior, though. Troll Warrior is kind of the play. Troll Warrior encapsulates... if you do a dual wield leveling style, it kind of encapsulates everything I like about Rogue, too. Because when you're leveling Rogue, you're not even really going into stealth or anything, man. I mean, you could if you wanted to go that route, but at least my playstyle, you're not really going into stealth. You're kind of just zug-zugging shit down. Combat swords. So the warrior can achieve that, but you still have the ability to tank dungeons and stuff, you know, and you still get the cool animations, you still get the dual wield. I like the warrior. The next one's going to be global, man, Missoni, so like we're going to run it on multiple servers at the same time. Not a bunch, but there's going to be one server for each region, so it's going to be more of a global thing. Yeah, the warrior died, John, yeah. Even just this crocodile. Two mobs is scary still, man, for me. I'm not feeling super strong right now on this rogue. We need to start thinking about weapon upgrades. It's a little bit spooky out here. We could open from stealth. I don't know, what do you guys think? Maybe. Let's try it. Because we're taking too much damage per mob. Let's try to open from stealth. So we have Garrote, right? Let's see if Garrote's worth it. We can even pickpocket and shit. Just like meme. I don't know if it's a meme. But let's pickpocket. Garrote missed? Yikes. Need poisons too, fam. Oh my god, these guys really are true to their name. They're fen runners indeed. I don't think they're social with those little bog creepers though. Yeah. Yo. Also, just let's throw it out there. There is a TBC server that came out. A private one. I don't know if anybody's been playing that. I'm not going to confirm or deny if I played on it, but I'm looking forward to TBC, let's just say that, when that comes out as well. Tried it, felt scuffed. Definitely a lot of DC, you know, disconnects and stuff. And, oh, it is kind of a fun server, though, I will say. If anyone's thinking about it, it's a fucking fun server, bro. That is a fun server right there, dude. That server, dude, they gave the paladins each, they gave Alliance Paladins Seal of Blood. And they gave Horde Paladins Seal of whatever, the Alliance one. Seal of Light or whatever. That's kind of a fun server, man. They give Alliance 50%. They give free mounts. 50% increased rep, I think, or increased honor. I think it's 10% increase. That's a fun server, bro. I'll tell you right now. I mean, it is what it is, but it's not a server to be taken seriously, at least I know. What's up, Wilhelm? Thanks, man. Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys have been messing with it. There's I don't know, man. I don't know. When private servers, at least they're transparent about it, though. They have a whole page that says changes. It's literally just says changes, and it shows that all their proprietary blend of of changes to the game. Thing is, why though? Because Blizzard's gonna come out with TBC, man. They're gonna come out with it. Like, it's pretty much confirmed, bro. Does anybody think they're not coming out with TBC? Like, they're gonna announce it at BlizzCon this year, and it's gonna not be that. So what's the point of doing some kind of changes thing? Without any changes, it would be 95% Horde. I like the changes to the rep. I like the changes. They also made it so quest rewards drop, like always, for Alliance. It's a 5x leveling speed, which it does appear. It does look kind of. It does feel pretty satisfying. I gotta say, the 5x. I don't know, man. The thing that bothers me though, dude, is they actually made changes to like the DR and like they made balance changes, bro. It's not even like they gave Alliance just faster leveling or something like that. They made straight up balance changes, bro. They gave them balance changes, man. You can't be making balance changes. I don't know about that. Would you say your original plans, goals, ideas going into Classic haven't really played out the way you had hoped? Oh, that's a hard-hitting question. I'm not going to say that they didn't plan out the way I had hoped, because that would imply that I have regrets, right? I don't have any regrets with the way things planned out, honestly. Hold on, please read. You need to add some kind of system where we can check which characters have died or alive, like / characters. That's a good idea, yeah. I don't know how I would do that, though. That's a good idea, though, yeah. Maybe just manually do commands, because there hasn't been that many of them. There's been like 4 or something. I'm kind of happy the way they played out. Real talk. I mean, I was expecting to try and go super hard and sweaty. And, what's up, buddy? What's it, coffee? Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. I was expecting to go super hard on the Warlock, right? I was expecting to rank seriously. I was expecting PvP was going to be the main thing that I would be participating in, right? And it didn't turn out that way. Many factors went into that, right? Be streaming on a PvP server, you know, just the way World PvP handed out. Also, my experience is a little bit skewed because I played on Skyrim, and I still play on Skyrim, where the faction balance is... It pretty much it was rough. It was okay to start. It was kind of fine. And then they opened the transfers that first wave, and then it made it already feel like a PvE server, and then it only got worse and worse and worse. All things said, though, man, I'm really happy with where we're at right now. Classic is awesome. I'm raiding with some of my best friends. I'm raiding with Defcat and Melderon. You know, we're in BWL together. I can't believe it. You know, we're actually, you know, living that kind of dream. You know, we accomplished a lot on Skyrim. We got, you know, day 9 rag, which was pretty good. I was pretty proud of that. And we have this whole new game mode that is like doing really well. So I'm pretty happy the way things panned out, man. And a part of me is kind of relieved. One thing that's alright, dude. These fuckers, man, they run, dude. They run. I'm waiting for them. I'm just gonna wait for them. Here's the one thing. Here's the one takeaway, guys. Here's the one takeaway. Here we go. Yo, what? Loretta with the $20 donation. Thank you, Loretta. I should be donating to you, Loretta. You hold down my chat every day. Dude, can we get some love in the chat for Loretta, dude? Always here. Always, not even just me, dude. Everybody. In everybody's chat. Always helping out, man. Always bringing that positive juju. Appreciate you, Loretta. Thank you very much for the 20. What was I saying? Alright. So, okay. Alright. Yeah, type something if you're live in the chat real quick. I want to talk about something. Real quick. Okay, some people in here. Alright, some people in here, sweet. I'm gonna dispose of this crocodile. Alright, so pretty much, who here watches GMA? Anybody watch GMA? GMA is our weekly show thing. We haven't done it in a minute, that we're slacking. Warriston, dude, Dude, Warston, thank you so much for the 20 euros, man. You basically sponsored that first event, Warston. You pretty much, thank you so much, Warston, for the 20, man. I appreciate you. Every stream, you're always in there supporting it. And shout out to your son, too.
Something.
Man, good to be back, guys. Really good to be back. I missed y'all yesterday. Alright, so if you guys watch GMA, ever since the game came out, I always had this weird kind of cognitive dissonance about leveling. And I always felt weird about it. And I was like, I'm having fun doing the spell cleave and all this, but at the same time, I know it's not good for the game. I'm having fun dual boxing, multi-boxing, but it's not good for the game. And I was thinking, yo, this could be damaging to the game. But we pretty much scratched that itch with the hardcore mode, like, finally. So I feel like at peace now. Like, there's a way, there's a format, there's a competitive scene for leveling. Leveling is, like, starting to get some limelight again and all that. Right? One thing I was not expecting going into Classic, though, and it still bothers me right now, and I'm still looking for a resolution. That's why I'm doing the posture check on the chat right now. Hopefully you guys can help me come full circle with this. I need to be able to... come, you know, understand my thoughts on this. When it comes to playing at a high level in PvP or PvE or whatever, right now, as it currently stands, it is kind of pay to win, man. And when I say that, it is because of like stuff like multi-boxing and the dungeon boosts and stuff. Like in order to keep, not to say that you need to keep up with the Joneses, but if you are striving to keep up with the Joneses, as that expression goes, and you're trying to, you know, rank as effectively as possible, make as much gold as possible, get as much clout as possible, become the ultimate power gamer in PvP. If you're able to, for whatever reason, want to pursue that as an initiative, as your goal, your quality of life is kind of terrible, dude. It's you're living the amount you have to play. You have to play multiple characters. You know, you have to basically fucking. It's kind of not worth it, man. And it kind of feels pay to win with the multi-boxing, bro. And it just. For me, I feel way more relaxed just playing hardcore because like you just kind of unsubscribe to all of it and you kind of do your own thing and you just experience the game simply by yourself, right? So when I'm talking about the meta right now and the WoW token coming out, because you guys have been hearing about the WoW token, right? The WoW token, I don't know what you guys think, if that's going to come out to NA or EU. But we're just moving further in that direction. Right now we have multi-boxing, which the only reason I'll tell you right now, the only reason multi-boxing is not a problem or hasn't been a problem in the past is for real, not that many people did it. But now, there's a lot of people doing it, man. And it's become more of an issue. It's when you have multi-boxing, WoW token, all these things, isn't this actually pay-to-win shit, dude? I would actually prefer a private server that had no multi-boxing. Is that sad?
Alliance feels bad, man. Maybe next rogue will be Smork.
Yo, thank you, Baltazar, for the $1, man. I appreciate it. Right now, as it kind of stands, it kind of is pay to win. Classic WoW, man. And it's kind of sad. And if someone asked me straight up which service I could probably subscribe to more mentally and like immerse and like want to give a shit and try to play at, if there was a server that existed that had no multi-boxing and no WoW token, I would probably want to play on that server, right? I don't know what you guys think. I mean, that seems insane, right? But I don't get too attached to characters, as you know, like anymore. I mean, I make new characters all the time. You know, if Blizzard does come out with the WoW token, if there's a private server out there that, you know, that didn't have WoW token and didn't allow multi-boxing, because that's one thing that, you know, it's a private server mentality too, man, because on private servers they didn't really a lot of the servers like Kronos had multi-boxing, right? But Northdale and Lights Hope, like, they never had multi-boxing. It was always not allowed. A hardcore server, oh, I mean, I would love that. It's just kind of sad to see that WoW is moving in that Classic WoW is moving in that pay-to-win direction. And when you see it move in that direction, it kind of makes you it makes you feel less motivated to want to try and give a shit, right? Like, I don't feel that motivated to try and get the best gear and be the best like no one ever was. Holy moly, Sarmonican, thank you so much. 12-month streak from Sarmonican. That's gotta be a record, man. That's gotta be a record. Thank you so much, Sarman. Good to see you in here. to see you in here, fam. You'll love to see it. Big Sarmy. Supported me for a whole year, man. That is crazy that we've even known each other that long. The whole gang. The whole gang, man. Yo, Bunny with the 1,000 bits, too. You guys are too kind. I miss you guys. I missed you guys. Multi-boxing should be removed. Yeah, man. I mean... So, WoW token is not as pay to win as multi-boxing. But like I said before, multi-boxing isn't an issue because not that many people do it for some reason. Like, what percentage of the player base multi-boxes now? Maybe 2%, 3%. Before in the past, it was like 0.5%. Holy shit, dude. Sarmonican with the 10,000 bits, dude. Thank you so much. This time last year, we were speculating on Classic release and very impatiently waiting for it. True. It's a nice little posture check there, Sarmonican, because I'm still very appreciative for what we have, you know? I still am. And, like, Blizzard is not changing anything with their multi-boxing policy. Like, they always allowed multi-boxing, right? But in Classic, back in the day when Vanilla was a thing, right? Were people really multi-boxing that much? Probably not, huh? And then maybe in the other iterations of the game, it wasn't that much of a problem. But in Classic, I see it being a big problem. I don't know. But they're not going to change it. And then the other thing is the WoW token. It's never been against your TOS, yeah. No, I hear you, I hear you. One WoW account per IP, 100%, dude. 100%. Yo, the donation train is real, guys. One more chance. Thank you for the $2, brother. Hey, you. With the twerking little eggplant thing. Thank you, man. Thanks for the $2, guys. I'm in.
Being as noob as I am, my hardcore run starting either Friday or Saturday on PvP will be on. A druid named HC Gank me plays only doing green quests and green mobs and may take months but hashtag maximum safety.
Yo, Balthazar, good luck with that, bro. Thanks for the donation, man. Good luck. He's actually going to play on a PvP server with the name Hardcore Gank Me Please, and he's going to stream it. I hate to break it to you, brother, but you're going to die like within minutes of entering a contested zone, but please prove us all wrong. Please prove us all wrong, man. Yeah, he died at 59, brother. Yeah, so how the WoW tokens work, unless I'm misunderstanding this, guys, and help me out if I am. It's pretty much people can buy the... So there's two sides of it, right? People can buy the token if you want gold. You can use real-life money. So you can whip out the old Visa, Debit, MasterCard, American Express, whatever it is. You can whip it out, and you can, you know, buy gold, right? So those people are basically able to buy gold legitimately, you know, not having to go to, you know, the Chinese sites and stuff like that and buy it from those. At the same note, though, people say that, like, you know, it's to avoid, you know, supporting the Chinese companies, but at the same time, at least the stance is technically that you can't buy gold. Whether or not people do it or not, at least Blizzard's official stance is don't buy gold.
I'm also flagging myself as PvP in the starting zone from LVL1.
Damn, Balthazar, that's crazy. What was I gonna say? Yeah, at least their policy, though, is don't buy gold. It's something different. It's like a whole nother beast when it's officially endorsed. It's like, buy gold. Go for it, dude. Time is money, friend. Time is money, friend. So the other side of the token, though, is that you can pretty much... What was I gonna say? You can use gold to extend your playtime. So, like, you can use gold. You can use your in-game gold to pay for your sub, so you can have more game time. So I think that's going to result in more multi-boxing and stuff, right? At the same time, you know, you can like, if you have 10 characters, I wonder, and they're all mages, and you're farming 1k gold an hour, isn't that like an infinite value loop right there? You just have enough to pay for the tokens And then so you have basically free accounts and you're all farming. Everything gets accelerated in Classic with gold. People make it seem like it's just Lionheart Helm, it's just a couple BOEs. Nah, man. You can do GDKP runs. You can get fully carried with gold. But it's whatever. I mean, if you were to min-max exploiting the game, multi-boxing is the #1 way to min-max exploiting the game. Right? Some people multi-box to have fun, you know, because they just like it. It's a unique challenge. For me, I multi-box to get an advantage over people. And that's why I know I'm like a selfish piece of shit, because that's literally, it kind of feels that way. Like when I was doing it, I was like, yo, I'm gonna be so strong. I'm gonna have this mage following me around. I'm gonna have this unfair advantage. Oh yeah, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, brother. Like I'm gonna be so strong with the polymorph myself. Like nobody can kill me out in the open world. I'm gonna be such a beast, dude. And I was such a beast. You have a mage following me around, polymorphing me. But I think more people multi-box to get an advantage, right? It's not that they find it more fun than playing one character. Maybe a small minority like to do it just for those reasons, but I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm talking a lot. Let me see. Do you think TBC will release for sure? I think so, yeah. The sum total of everything, if you factor in a world with WoW tokens and multi-boxing being totally legal and legit and more people doing it, is it makes... This is my ultimate TLDR point. It makes the end game content, it makes trying hard and applying yourself and taking pride in your play and like being like a badass in the game, it makes it less enticing. It makes it less appealing, at least to me. So that's why I'm having fun doing hardcore. Yeah, and the cool thing is that, like, you know, hardcore, we're basically just making our own fun, right? And you're just immune to all that shit. Just chilling, man. Just leveling out here in the wetlands. Part of the reason, yes or no, guys, like, of vanilla being so awesome was the leveling grind took so long, right? It was like this rite of passage. So, oh, Cozy Crusader, thank you very much for the Swedish Coronas, man. 20. TBC soon. Let's just say, man, there's a...
Kinda broke ATM, but I love the stream. TBC soon.
I cannot confirm or deny that there is a TBC server out right now. And, the TBC server definitely has lots of issues, but it is out there. Thank you for the 20 Coronas, man. I think they're gonna announce it at BlizzCon. I do. I do, man.
Part of me wants to see someone multi-box AQ40. Single person whole raid.
Thanks for the $4 Balthazar. It'll probably happen. People are doing that on MC right now. 32 boxing MC. All right. One of the things that makes vanilla WoW, I pretty much all of us can agree with you who played it back in the day, was the prestige. It used to be kind of prestigious to get the 60. Right? Like, just even getting to 60 was kind of a rite of passage. You see someone at 60, you're like, yo, this guy hung in there, man. This guy took some deaths to the knolls and the wetlands. Like, this guy... That, you know, that's getting massively devalued for whatever that's worth. Like, more so than ever before. I mean, you can probably buy 60s now for, like, I don't know, what, $50 or something? I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying, like, that's, you know, people that buy and sell accounts. Like, I would imagine with multi-boxing, it's got to be, like, trivial, man. So, you hate to see it, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Leveling ground is the best part. I think a lot of it is because we're on Scarum, which is a very, very, very try-hard server. True. Yeah, I mean, what do you... It's hard to say, man. It's hard to say, like, the state of the game. I'm having fun, man. We have this new hardcore mode. Like, we haven't seen a lot of success doing the tournaments and doing all this, so it's all good. I don't know. What do you guys think, though? What do you think the current health of the game is? You think it's in a good spot? Evade. I'm having fun with it, man. I'm playing it every day. I'm playing it more now than I was, like, at the beginning of the game. I've barely ever seen anyone in multi-box. Okay. I have a question about mage portals. Nah, there's no grouping. Oh, at the end of a dungeon? Man, we're getting into the minutia now, man. You're in a group with a mage? Fuck, man. Yeah, you probably can. If you're already allowed to group and you're in the dungeon, then at that point it's basically like a party buff. if you're in the dungeon, at the end of a dungeon in the Mage's Portal, you're talking about 40 plus type hardcore shit. Yeah, I mean, I would say yes, if you're in the dungeon with the group. But, like, you can't just go to somebody in Stormwind and be like, yo, let me get a portal. What do you guys think, though? You guys think they're going to bring in the token? Put a 1 in the chat if you think they're going to bring it to NAEU. Put a 2 if you think they're not. Let's see what we got here. Actually, more 2s. Alright. Alright. Alright, I mean, a lot of content creators, I probably should make a video on this, just to, you know, not that it matters much, but, you know, just to at least put your opinion out there. I know Def Camp Meldrod made one, I saw a few other people made videos about it. Can't stop these dudes from running, fam. Blizzard doesn't give a shit anymore. Did you see the Warcraft 3 Reforged release? Yeah, I did, trust me, I followed all that, man. I followed all that, bro. The Chinese want the token? Yeah, I'm not sure, man. All I know is I'm having fun with hardcore. And I can't thank you guys enough for, you know, supporting it, watching the event, all that good stuff. I'm just chilling. Is there anything on WoW that isn't pay to win? It's kind of a good point, man. I mean, isn't life pay to win? Isn't that actually extremely immersive that it's pay to win? Yo, life is pay to win, right? Kinda. So by WoW being pay to win, it's actually highly immersive experience.
It will all depend on what Activision's focus group says about how much money they will lose from PPL quitting versus how much they will make from the remainders buying tokens.
Yo, thanks for the $10, Maxwell. I appreciate it. How much money they will lose from people quitting? I mean, I feel like they might lose more money though, right? Is it possible? Is it possible they lose more money with the token or not? Nah, actually, pretty much everybody's gonna be buying it, right? Fuck, man. I'm probably... Even I would want to buy it a little bit, man, because I don't have money for raid consumes. I don't really play my Warlock. The thing is, though, people say, like, I have a hard time farming consumables for the raid, right? But that's kind of part of the difficulty of raiding in Classic, though, at the same time. Like, is being able to get those consumables. Like, if you want to go get the world buffs, you got to put the work in, right? So, it's not like a given that you should have all these dope-ass elixirs every single time you raid, right? That's the expectation, but... like, you know, you actually have to put that work in to go get some shadow power elixirs, some flasks, and all that. If there's anything you would change for an EU cup? So I think the best way to do it, Sheldon, to get everybody included with the lowest ping, is to make it just a global cup, and to have 3 different servers running it at the same time. You still want to have that intimate feel of one server and one community, but each region has their own server. So, you know, you would have Oceanic on Remulos or something, you would have NA on Bloodsail, and you would have EU on Hydroxian Waterlords or something, and then those 3 servers are the 3 servers of the tournament. They have their own admins and stuff. Do you want to spend $20 a week for a flask? I mean, let's be honest here. WoW is a pretty cheap hobby. The opportunity cost is pretty much infinite because you could be basically saving the world and like curing cancer and stuff. But as far as, you know, the cost to play the game, though, it's super cheap if you think about it. How much you play this game? I mean, $15 a month in 2020, bro. Like that's like half a meal at Chipotle right there. That's like a burrito bowl and a small soda. You know what I'm saying? And then we literally sit here and play for like, you know, 4 days played per month or something. I've had so many near-death experiences on my hardcore warrior, it's made me reconsider doing this challenge. I mean, I feel you, bro. It's actually extremely difficult. This challenge is extremely difficult. What consumes you for beat all tonight? Yo, Sarmy, I appreciate you. Sarmy, that would actually be huge. I don't know. I mean, I just need I just want the minimum so people don't yell at me, Sarmy, man. I feel like if I don't have anything, like last week, yo, I had like 3 of the chicken noodle soups. That was it, dude. I had some superior mana pots and some chicken noodle soup, or the kimchi soup, and I was chilling. I was like, I don't think anybody notices. I mean, I was still doing alright damage-wise, but I got corn cob staff next to last week too, guys. I mean, if you have any extra, like just a greater arcane elixir and a shadow power elixir would be huge if you have any. I was gonna hit up my man Grace for days. What's up, Nesrook? Good to see you, man. I died, Nesrook. I died, brother. Slivican extended the tier 1 subscription through April. Thank you, man. Slivican, how the hell are you, brother? That's that's pretty huge, man. That's 2 subs right there. The entertainment cost per hour is better than almost anything else you can do, right? Exactly. I mean, WoW's pretty cheap, so. But yeah, but I mean, life is pay to win, right? So, Blizzard is actually providing a highly immersive world. I never thought about it that way. This World of Warcraft is highly realistic, highly immersive. Because it's true. Because it's becoming pay to win. Only thing that's not immersive, though, is you can't multi-box IRL. We don't have the cloning technology yet. You know, we don't understand consciousness yet. Maybe someday you can multi-box IRL. So that's why they need to ban. That's why they need to ban multi-boxing. There it is, confirmed. The logic checks out. You can't multi-box IRL, so I should be able to multi-box in IRL. Multi-box hiring employees. Ooh, big brain actually. That actually might be it. Yeah, true. Because you're paying their subscription cost as their salary, right? And then, yo, big true. Big true. Yeah, true. Hiring employees. That's how you multi-box IRL. So, yeah, I mean, and it does feel like it, too, honestly. Yo, you're making me think about this. Like, when I have my mage following me around, he feels like a servant. He feels like a little soy boy magus that just funnels me water and portals. I don't really even play him nearly to his potential. He just slaves away following me around and just lets me leverage his inventory space and then polymorphs me when I get low. It's like the ultimate shade to throw at the mage class because it's like the strongest class in Classic. You know, you just have one dedicated mage bot who just sits there and just services the Chad Warlock. Yeah, the warrior died. Yeah, yo, Nesric, are you still kicking, man? What level are you, man? I feel like you have a good shot, bro. You seem like a very balanced person. I feel like you're gonna make it, man. I feel like you're gonna make it, bro. 35? Hell yeah. Have you ever tried leveling as a fire mage? Bro, I was watching Def Camp slap yesterday. Were you watching that? He was making it look so fun. So I don't know if any of you guys have tried the level as a fire mage. I don't think I ever tried. I might have tried for like 1 second with Navik when we were trying to do dual leveling combinations, but not really in detail. He's pulling from what is the range on fire mage? Like, it feels like it's 41 yards, honestly, with the talents. Maybe it's 35 or 36. It might be 36. But he's pulling with Pyroblast, and Pyroblast is the cheapest, most efficient damage per mana because it costs so long to cast. It takes so long to cast. 41 yards with fire, dude. That is so gross. The thing about Pyroblast too is because how many seconds is it, right? Well, was it 4 seconds? So you get 2 ticks of mana while you're casting it, plus all the projectile. Nah, I mean that doesn't count because the cast already got. But pretty much with the 2 ticks of mana, it like pays for itself. So if you're sustained grinding with Pyroblast, you know, it's pretty insane actually. Hey Kevin, it's good to see you, man. Hey Mr. Grams too. It's so good to be back actually. I was feeling a little discouraged after the warrior death, not knowing which class to play because I really do want a warrior. I really do want a warrior hardcore 60. That's the ultimate challenge for me, but I don't know if I can make it, man. Warrior's fucking rough, bro. Like, you have near-death experiences all the time. I think I'm too zug-zug to play warrior. The class I have the best shot at is probably Hunter or Warlock. But then at the same time, people don't really like to watch Hunter or Warlock, so Well, Pyroblast is 6x, so that's what I'm saying, bro. Minor Domo. It pays for itself. Pyroblast, if you're just killing one mob at a time, like what I'm doing right now, Pyroblast is insanity. It's basically free. Because by the time you finish casting it, you paid for the whole cost and then some, probably. It might even be a mana positive type of spell type of thing. I mean, how much does it even cost, right? Like, you get 3 spirit ticks. It probably just pays for itself. Yeah, Warrior's dead. If I died at 59, I'd scuff the run and res and keep the character. I mean, you know, that might. I hear you, man. I hear you. 59, deleting a warrior. I wouldn't blame him if he just said, "Fuck the hardcore community. I'm keeping this guy." Yeah, no, he's a good sport about it. He actually deleted it. Can't believe it. Insane. 59. For those of you tuning in, someone died at hardcore level 59. The home stretch in Winter Spring, they died. You hate to see it. Yeah, he started a new tune, yep. Oh snap, we got a host. My man Tie-Dyes with the host, 5 viewers. Thank you very much, man. How you doing today, Tie-Dyes? Appreciate that host, brother. Welcome, welcome, guys. I'm just out here doing weird stuff on the road, man. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm doing the Noel quest, right? We still need to kill Knolls? Wow, okay. We need to kill some Knolls. Mongrel. Is that a Knoll? Mongrel. Thanks for the host, man. Oh, Taichi, did you host, bro? I didn't even see it, man. Something's going on with the notifications today. Let me look at my Oh, snap. I do see it. My bad. I might have just missed it. Thank you very much, Taichi, bro. How did you... Don't tell me you died, Taichi. Did you die? Is that why you ended the stream? I hope not, man. I hope not. Fingers crossed. My man Taichi still kicking. Still kicking. New World? I mean, bro, let me just tell you this. I'm excited for TBC at the same time, too. I am. I was just... Let's just say I got a little taste of it recently. And looking at the talents and stuff. Dude, Arena is going to be hype, bro. Arena is going to be sick. I love 2s. That's one of the most fun I could ever have in this game, doing 2s. 3s was... Even 3s is a little chaotic for me. Like, it's good, but at the same time... 2s, I feel like you can be surgically precise with stuff. Like... I love 2s. Even in Halo 2, for example. I love Double Team. That was my favorite format. Because just you and one other person, you're communicating super clearly. Everything can go, like, really just surgically precise about everything. The only bad thing about 2s is that there can be some hard counter comps, right? But I love 2s, man. Yeah, in TBC, I actually played a mage in TBC. I played a troll mage, and my buddy Michi, who was my roommate, he played. It was in high school though. He played a Blood Elf Rogue, and we played Mage Rogue to 2K for the first time, and we got the shoulders, and we got the weapons, and that was one of the best moments for me in all of WoW. We were yelling at each other so much, dude, almost like freaking. We were basically wrestling with each other after fights, because we would do stupid shit or throw the game or whatever, and we eventually got 2K. I know that's not a lot, you know, Navic got like Glad back then or whatever, but we grinded out 2K as double DPS, and double DPS is kind of high finesse, those kind of comps, because you can't fuck up with Rogue Mage. You have to reset, you have to open perfectly, but there's so much control with Rogue Mage because Polymorph doesn't share DR with like Blind and a lot of the Rogue stuff incapacitates, so you can CC people for so long. It's really fun, man. Just stuff like that. I started a Fire Mage after watching Def Camp, and now I'm at level 15. It's been a lot of fun. True. Oh, but you started a Fire Mage pre-20, so no Pyroblast? Damn, dude. Uh-oh. Do we just abandon this? No, we're fine. He didn't pull everything else. Need some poisons though. Alright, is that it? Yeah, it's the Knolls. I'll just be out. So, what else? We could do the oozes. The oozes are a little sketch right now, though. Because I'm low level. I mean, we could do the oozes. They're kind of spread out. We just have to be really careful. Hop in the new ally guild. Oh, am I in the wrong one? I haven't played on this guy in a minute. Oh shit, yeah, I'm the only one. 315 people in here, though. Should I leave? There's still some high-level people in here. So everybody left, right? Alright, I'll leave. Alright, I left, bro. If you can invite me. Oh, Pink Flamingo? Yeah, I'm gonna make Pink Flamingo a mod. There we go. No, Pink Flamingo is amazing. Thanks for all your help, Pink Flamingo. Link in it. I appreciate you. Always in here hanging out. What's up, Peter Boy? How you doing? Classic HC. There we go. That's a more fitting name. Good shit, guys, for making that. That's awesome. That's huge. No more Iron Man, dude. Iron Man's a thing of the past. You know, the most scuffed thing about this character, though, guys, is his name is Iron. So if I hit 60, I'm gonna hit 60 on an Iron character. I hate to see it. Everybody should just report me for having TOS names so I can change it. Nah, it's fine. Alright. So, yeah, we're done here. Hey, what's up, Derek? How's it going, man? When are we getting poisons? What do you guys think is a safe level to get poisons? Before the chat was saying 25, so I'm probably going to go 25. Yeah, 2K DPS is Mage Rogue is so fun. I want to play Mage Rogue again as well. Man. Yo, the thing is, though... Hold on. This might be sketchy. Dodge that guy. Ooh, there's another one there. Another one. Might have to... Evasion? Do I really need to evasion? I don't think so. I still have a potion. Let me eat, get some spirit buff. Yeah, 25. Yeah, I don't know. People are saying 25. It's going to be safe to do it. But I mean, we could go earlier if you think. The thing is, you have to be high enough level to not aggro the guy. Apparently, there's like a really hard undead guy, right? And you have to be able to stealth by him without him detecting you. And then also, you have to be high enough level to loot the thing at the top without the guy aggroing to you as well. So, what's up, Jive Turkey? Highest level has been 35 currently. 35 on a hunter. Yeah, the troll warrior died, brother. No, that's true. He does look like a dark iron dwarf, so it does have another reason to have iron in the name. True. Actually, big true. I like this guy's name. Oh, I like Iron Dark the best. Iron Dark was a little scuffed. Iron Dark was a great name. Do your OG friends still play WoW? Nah, man, unfortunately. Yeah, they don't. Well, actually, one of them does. What am I saying? Max the Ripper in our guild. He came back for Vanilla WoW. He hadn't touched the game since Wrath. And he came back and Scarum. He transferred, though, to Incendius now with when Invictus split up. But, yeah, he's the only one. Jose, my friend Jose, he would come back though for TBC, 100%. He loved TBC. He loved TBC so much, man. He played a Ret Pally back in TBC. And, dude, My other friend Michi might come back too, but yeah, most of them are not playing WoW right now. I'm the only one from high school. What if you made an overlay for stream for characters who have died since the stream is bringing in a lot of new people? I think the best strat is to do the commands. That's a really good idea, whoever had that. So you could do, you know, exclamation point RIP, and it would show a list of all the hardcore characters that died. I like that idea. Yeah, the Troll Warrior died at 29. Yeah, I thought that was the one too. Awesome. I was really liking that guy a lot. Would you consider doing a hardcore duo tournament? Absolutely, man. I love duo leveling. I was actually I cannot confirm or deny if we were duo leveling on the TBC server yesterday, but with Big Navik. But duo leveling is really fun, man. It's one of the most fun things you can do. The combinations you can spec differently, you know. So like, if I were to duo level with Navik as Druid Rogue, the Rogue could go full dagger, right? And pretty much go like ambush and backstab build. Just go full daggers, and then the Druid can go early Feral, get Feral Fairy Fire. You don't have to go Omen of Clarity or go into other stuff, and also go for the Imp Threat talent as well that you don't normally get as well for more threat in bear form. It's really fun to duo level. So definitely, man, definitely. And then with duo hardcore, you could do you know, each of you could get a profession, and then that would solve all the profession issues, you know, so. Would it be possible to make an add-on that instantly deletes your character when you die? I'm not sure, man. Possible. Anything's possible. Duo would be really great. Hell yeah. Yeah, duo would be really fun, for sure. Regarding TBC, what will Blizz do to stop from the faction imbalance to slide even more horde heavy, do you think? First of all, let's establish why it's that horde heavy. People are going to say Blood Elf racial. Is it really that big of a deal, man? I mean, is Blood Elf racial that good that we're talking 80-20 plus on every server? I mean, it's amazing. I 100% get you. It's amazing. Is it also Seal of Blood? Like, how good is Seal of Blood? I don't even know, dude, to be honest. My memory doesn't work that well for thinking back there. Seal of Blood is the Horde Pally shit. Seal of Blood's insane? Why is it insane? Let me look it up, dude. Let me look it up. I gotta look this up. Seal of Blood. Seal of Blood is Biss. Seal of Blood. Seal of Blood. Seal of Blood is the Horde's equivalent. The Seal of the... let me just link it for you. Seal of Blood, TBC. I'll link this skill so we can all see it. Seal of Blood. Here it is. Alright. Let's discuss this, chat. Hive Mind. This is the link to Seal of Blood. All melee attacks deal additional holy damage equal to 35% of normal weapon damage, but the paladin loses health equal to 10% of the total damage inflicted. Unleashing this seal's energy will judge an enemy, instantly causing 295 to 326 holy damage at the cost of health. So looking at this right now, does this just do a fuckload of damage? I mean, it looks kind of like a Seal of Righteousness or some shit, but it hurts you. Let me look at Seal of... What is the Paladin one alliance one called? Seal of Righteousness? Or no, Seal of... what is the alliance one called? Seal of Vengeance, right? Seal of Vengeance. Alright, let's look at the Seal of Vengeance now. Alright, so Seal of Vengeance. Here's Seal of Vengeance right here. Is hardcore the same thing as Iron Man? No, it's not, man. Iron Man, you can't use talents or professions or potions or buffs, or you can't do dungeons, you can't do anything like that. You have to use white gear. So Seal of Vengeance fills the paladin with holy power, granting each melee attack a chance to cause 0 holy damage over 15 seconds. So it's like a dot. So that's a debuff slot. How big of a deal is debuff slots in TBC? Is it even a... I mean, threat and stuff is not as big of an issue in TBC, right? This effect can stack up to 15,001 times. Somehow I doubt that's incorrect. Only one seal can be active on the paladin. Unleashing will instantly cause 120 holy damage per application. So it stacks up. Alright, let me see what you guys think. So these are the two different paladin seals for Alliance and Horde. The difference between Seal of Command and Seal of Blood is usually a margin of more than 15%. Seal of Blood does more damage. It also deals some damage back to yourself. Paladins get mana from being healed. Therefore, they won't go as a Horde Paladin. Oh shit, I didn't even think about that. That's insane. So you hurt yourself and you get healed and you get more mana? Alright, you're kind of selling me. So this is for Red Pally though, right? Or what about Prot Pally? Prot Pally, you can't main tank as a Prot Pally in TBC, right? It's still kind of Warrior, Druid. You can AoE tank though better because you have the little frisbee shit. But I don't think you can main tank as a paladin, right? Paladin seems mad fun in TBC though, I gotta say. Turn some of your raid's HPS into DPS. Alright. Debuff cap got removed. Okay, so that makes Seal of Vengeance better because there's no debuff. There's no debuff cap. You're gonna play Endless WoW? I cannot confirm or deny, man, but that server has some issues, though, I gotta say. Hold on, this is bad. I'm on evasion here. Fighting an ooze and a whelp? Big yikes. I think I'm just gonna run from this, honestly. Yeah. How many potions do I have? 2? So when stuff chases you guys, you want to deselect it and not expose your back. Like you just want to basically like this. Like just strafe at it like this and run away and have it not selected so you don't renew the leash. Alright, we gotta kill that guy anyway though. TBC, the only game Cargos is more excited about than Classic. I mean, I'm a Classic guy. I gotta be honest here. I'm a Classic guy. If the hype for TBC goes away and then we go through a TBC server life cycle or whatever, if I had to pick one iteration of the game to play forever, it's gonna be Classic. For the record, on the record right there. But TBC is pretty dope too. Mainly for arenas. I mean, arenas are hype, right? Talk about multi-box, and the multi-box can't touch arena. I mean, the thing is about TBC, the gear in TBC, I was talking to Navik about this yesterday. The PvP gear in TBC is way more accessible because you pretty much just use the arena stuff, right? So you don't have to worry about being some big pumper in the raids as much. Cheese and rice, these guys are strong, man. Golly, these guys are strong. I don't have bandages either. Fuck. Or just gouge kite, man, honestly. What, vanish? Oh my god, bro. Fuck these oozes, man. Hold up, I need to change my diapers, man. Let me grab a drink, though. 1 second. Would you be against them adding an arena system to Classic? Yeah, I mean, just have TBC, man. They're gonna release TBC, guys. They're gonna be. Let's be honest here. Does anybody not think they're gonna release TBC? They're definitely gonna release TBC. I thought Endless was okay since it's being streamed. Nah, if you stream TBC, you're gonna get banned, like 100%. I would get banned in probably like 1 hour if I stream TBC. 1 second. they're slow on the band. There might be smaller streams though. That's the thing. Yo, the thing is, so I played on a bunch of private servers, right? I played on Kronos, played on K3, K2, Elysium, Zethker, Northdale, Lightbringer, Anathema. Some of those are kind of, I forgot. Some of them got rolled up from some of the past servers. Nost, of course, stuff like that. So, but I never played some of the main TBC servers. I don't know. My opinion of that, of the new TBC is not overly positive, man. I mean, there's a lot of DCs on it, like disconnect issues. I mean, there's always disconnect issues, stability issues on fresh private servers and stuff. But I feel like they went too far with the changes, man. I don't know. I feel like they went too far with the changes. Oh shit, it's a 25? Oh my god, dude. I should not be fighting 25s. I'm tripping, dude. I am tripping right now. Why am I fighting a 25 right now? What am I doing with my life, man? These private servers are never worth it. I don't know though, man. What if Blizzard implements a WoW token and you know, multi-boxing is just, they don't want to do anything about it or whatever. Is it still worth it? It's got me at least thinking. I mean, I would like to not support like a private server exploiting the IP as much as possible. You know, even when I played on private servers, for whatever that's worth, I always kept my subscription running. I pretty much kept my WoW subscription running for a long ass time, guys. Like, even when I played on private servers. But 5x XP, yeah. I mean, I like Blizz-like servers, man. I like it, and what's more Blizz-like than official Blizzard server? Dude, why do these oozes just slap so hard? Dude, these oozes are just insane. I have to pop a coolie every time I kill an ooze. I think it's not the time to do this quest. You gotta come back to it. I'm about to die right now. Holy shit, they're so strong. Yeah, it's only a matter of time before I die on this guy too, man. Oh, dude. Not like this. Ever think about doing engineering for bombs and stuns? You could. I did that on Iron Lad, but the thing is, engineering requires a lot of materials from the auction house. It's hard to get your hands on it organically, and it can kind of bankrupt you. What's your favorite class so far for hardcore? I really enjoy Warrior, man. I mean, Warrior is really fun to level. They're all really fun. Rogue's fun. I was really feeling that Troll Warrior, though, I gotta say. How would private server prevent the multi-box problem? It was against TOS, Caleb. It was against TOS. On a lot of private servers, I'd probably say the majority of private servers, multi-boxing was not allowed. So, and it's pretty easy to see a multi-boxer, right? They're running around in a big-ass little, you know, human centipede-looking thing. Like, you can see the multi-boxers, and like even if it's just two people, you'll see the guy following him. Then you just report him and get him banned. It kind of blows my mind that multi-boxing is allowed in World of Warcraft. Like, it actually makes no sense. It's one of those things where it's kind of unbelievable. It's pretty insane to me. I don't know. How did that even... No one complained this whole time after all the different expansions and stuff? Guess not. Maybe it doesn't affect some of the newer versions of the game as much as it does on Classic. I don't know. It's possible. Yikes, dude. One ooze takes me down to like 40%. I have to be at full health. Need to buy some food too. Okay, we need to get the crude flints from these gnolls. I think the gnolls are over this way. Oh, they're all over the place. Dude, I might want to just kill the lower level the gnolls. Oh wait, no. Where's the flint at? Yeah, the flint's from the gnolls. Alright. I kind of want to kill the lower level gnolls. Tactical ding real soon, true. If you want to start a new character you think you'll still have fun even if you're behind and Phase 4 is coming, bro, I honestly, if I'm being a Scout's Honor right now, bro, Hamster, I feel totally disconnected from the endgame meta. I'm raiding actively right now. I have raid today. And I'm raiding BWL, but I honestly feel totally unmotivated and not really interested in playing at the end game right now for some reason. I mean, we're clearing out BWL every week and stuff, but when I think of some of these kind of pay-to-win elements, it just bothers me, man. I have more fun doing this type of stuff. So, I'm not super behind. My Warlock is good gear. Yes, I got a weapon upgrade. Last week, we got the Corncob Staff. And, you know, I'm still rocking a full set of Tier 1 and stuff. Can I get a shout out for the Iron Man EU Guild on Hydraxian? Lots doing the challenge because of you, man. Hell yeah, dude. Shout out. What's the guild called on Hydraxian? Shout out. You're a multi-boxer. I have 5 accounts here in Classic. It's extremely fun. I don't use all of them, but when I do, so how do you feel about it, though? I mean, it's fun for sure. Some things are fun, but do you think it's good for the game? Is what I would ask you. Because when you have, you know, the game isn't designed to withstand against that many characters, all just pummeling it at the same time. Through like, the game isn't balanced to deal with the IS boxer. You know, you can make 1K gold an hour multi-boxing. I've seen it before you can go to Twitch. 32 box molten core. I don't know why it bothers me so much, man, but it's the same type of thing of why you know, a lot of dungeon cleave and stuff was bothering me in the early days. What are the chances we get NAEU tokens? At first I was thinking that it was gonna be no chance, and then someone said that they saw the file in the PTR. My question is that PTR a global PTR, or is that the NAEU PTR? Because they found some of the WoW token files in that. So if it's a global PTR that affects that's the Chinese PTR as well. It's just the all region PTR. If that's the case, I'd say I would say like 60-40. They don't put it in. But if that's the NAEU PTR and the files in there, bro, I'm gonna say 80-20. They will put it in. I don't know if anybody knows. Just using your main account to boost a twink and grind twink items multi-boxing? No, it's a fine line though. So, multi-boxing to my mind is when you use an outside third-party program. I mean, it just sounds sweaty explaining it, man. You use an outside third-party program like IS Boxer or something, and you pay a subscription to that as well. So that you, with one key press, if I hit the one keybind right now on my rogue, it will press that same keybind across an infinite amount of characters. It will press that first keybind and or whatever you want. You could probably make it enable some complicated, you know, cast sequence macro, and you can to infinity and beyond, right? But like, you could effectively hit Arcane Explosion on 32 accounts at the same time. How could that possibly be good for the game? I don't know if anyone's even. I don't even know if anyone thinks it's good for the game. That's why it's so confusing and why it's in the game. But anyway. I'm beating a dead horse here. You guys know how I feel about it, but that type of stuff makes me not want to do shit. Makes me just want to like stay in my lane and do hardcore. They can't use the same PTR as NAEU because they need to play a censored game for legal reasons. So you think it is an NAEU PTR? You think? Oh man, you kind of selling me on this, yeah? Because they have to, they can't show the bones, huh? So that PTR wouldn't be useful for them. I don't know. We need like a an engineer or something, someone who knows about this shit. NAU PTR, but the core code is probably the same, so who knows? True. Big Sarmy, big brain. Possible. Thick Meta, what up? Yeah, it is a Defias mask, dude. Good to see you, Thick. No daggers. Feels bad, man. Got a face pull. Dude, I feel weak right now. dropping the flint? Oh, they are. Okay. Maybe they implement the token in China because everyone has to stay home because of the virus. Yo, the virus. Can I say something crazy, guys? So I'm in the Bay Area, right? I'm in San Francisco Bay Area. Right now, they put out an alert for a lot of people. So anybody know what the company Salesforce? Big company, right? I think it's a CRM company, right? It's some kind of enterprise software, like, you know, people use, like, make their back-end systems through Salesforce, right? There's a big Salesforce building. It's like one of the big flagship buildings here in SF. Salesforce put out a notice that you have to stay home now. You can't go into the office because they think the virus is so serious. I thought people were trolling, man, but maybe it is kind of serious. I thought people were memeing about the corona. Dude, Garrote kind of slaps. Combat feels way smoother with a Garrote up. Could just be a one-off though. Let's try it again. Corona is actually a meme and it's fucking flu and people are so ignorant. I mean, I don't know, man. A lot of people just don't know that much about, you know, the severity of this shit. But they're putting out alerts telling people to stay home, like big companies. Like, it's not, you know, Salesforce doesn't fuck around. If you are under 40, the death rate is... No, but it's not about the death rate. This is my thing. Maybe you guys could just be trolling me in the chat. People are saying that you get an infertility and you can fuck up your organs with it. People are so stupid they stop buying Corona beer. That's hilarious, yo. That is so funny, man. Corona has probably taken a hit. How hilarious is that? I mean... You know, when you think of their brand has probably taken a hit due to the name of this virus. Yo, what's up, Shy? How you doing, man? Welcome. High school over the road from me has been closed. Wow, dude. Yo, actually, real talk though, real talk. Please don't lead me astray, guys. I actually want your opinion here. On the 17th. On the 17th of this month, I'm scheduled to fly to Philly, man. I gotta go to Philly. I'm doing some work for a company out there, just on the side, you know. Have been for a little bit, just, you know, a little extra side hustle. And they want me to fly out on the 17th. Should I go? What do you guys think? Oh man, I think I mean, I'm not worried about dying. I'm worried about becoming like, if you were to get it, becoming like infertile or something. You know, like they still have, you know, they say that there's other side effects, right? I actually don't know, man. I was trying to do some research on it. It seems like there's a split, bro. Risk it for the biscuit, lol. Oh my god, is that risking it for the biscuit right there? Drive to Philly from California? Yeah, man. I'll see you $2,000 of gas later and a freaking fender bender. Don't go. It's primarily international flights. Thing is, you go to the airport though, man. Because the airport is just a cesspool of germs, right? I mean, if I go and if that ends up being my demise, you guys will have all watched that happen, and hopefully my life will be a good case study. Chinese people have a bad habit of coughing and not closing their mouth. I think the opposite, right? Don't they wearing the mask, bro? Actually, they're kind of next level with their shit, bro. They actually wear the mask, like no shame, you know? I'm about to wear the mask, honestly. Should I buy a mask? If I do fly on the 17th, I should buy a mask, right? Let's go to Home Depot and get one of those the white masks. About to show up with my freaking gas mask on, bro. I'm about to show up with the army gas mask. I'm gonna show up to the airport in mop gear, dude. That mask is actually not to protect you. It is to isolate already sick people. Nah, man, you can't go. It might even give you some kind of placebo effect wearing the mask.
Ill chippin' for gas.
Oh, Flash Git, thank you for the 20, bro. Oh, I just realized what's wrong. This always happens to me. My webcam has some kind of filter on it. Pretty sure. Yeah.
Dude, wash your hands and get an N95.
Alright. It is fuzzy because I had the chroma key on that whole time. Is it better now? It should be better now. Yo, thank you, Taichi. Appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, looks good. My bad. Thank you for the $20, man. That is good. That's good gas money right there, bro. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Who did that, man? Flash Git, dude, with the 20. I appreciate you, brother. And Bunny with the $2, dude. Wash your hands and get an N95. That's a type of gas mask, right? Or mask. No portrait frame. Nah, I disabled it because I didn't want to set it up. It was good. I just wanted to start the stream because this guy's portrait was in a little bit different position. Coronavirus victims needed to use stone for him. True. Wait, hold on. So hold on. Let me try and get some ones in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you think it is safe to fly to Philadelphia from California on the 17th of March. 2, if you think it is not safe. I should stay home and just take the L, and whatever happens happens. Just be like, sorry, I can't go. It's a lot of ones, man. People might just try to debate me to my death. It's safe, but you should stay home and stream anyway. Safe now, but it might not be in 2 weeks? Damn. Don't risk it for the biscuit? Use stone-form disease? True. Yeah. Nice. Alright, so you think... Hold up. Let me get this straight. This is now a coronavirus stream, guys. I'm actually really selfishly trying to tap into the hive mind right now to understand. So I get the whole mortality rate is 1 to 2%. People say you're not going to get killed by it if you're reasonably healthy and you're not like immunosuppressed or whatever. But I hear these rumors that if you get the coronavirus, it can make you infertile and stuff. Is that true? I heard it can fuck you up, like your organs and shit. No? Rumors are rumors? Alright. That's a feature? Yo, Cody, what the fuck? Oh, man. Just regular fever stuff? I don't know, Milan, dude. I don't know about this stuff. I just hear rumors, dude. I hear rumblings. I gotta talk it out with the hive mind. You guys are all doctors, right? There's probably one doctor in here, to be honest. Melderon's a doctor. Is anybody actually a doctor in the chat? No way, right? Maybe one, dude. Maybe one, dude. No, you're not doctors. You're trolling, dude. There's no way a doctor has the name Get Wrecked Mate. That's not a very doctoral type of username. A doctor would have a name like Melderon, not Get Wrecked Mate. You're a licensed doctor. Navy Corpsman? That's what's up. RN? It's like you get cancer from potato chips. Alright, you guys are making me feel better, dude. You guys are making me feel better. So right now I'm thinking based on the hive mind feedback that it's okay to travel. I'm just gonna show up in mop gear. I'm gonna show up in a fucking hamster ball, dude. Get first class and just chill in the hamster ball. Oh shit. Sanitize, wash hands, don't touch face, and you're good? Alright. I mean, I never had to worry about this stuff in the past, but people are making it. It honestly affected me when they said this the other day. Salesforce, guys, that's a big company. That is a billion-dollar company. They have a huge-ass building here, and there's people with Salesforce backpacks on the train every day going in there, and they're saying you should stay home. I bet you shouldn't go in.
Hey everybody, it's Dr. Nick.
Yo, Senrad, thanks for the $2, brother. Good to see you, man. Probably just precaution. Still, though, man, Salesforce, that's like a... You know how much money they might lose or whatever to make that announcement? Like, big companies are telling their employees to stay home. More so than anything I've heard on the news. That affected me the most. I was like, what? What is going on right now? You have to stay home, you work at Salesforce, all those... They have thousands of people that work at their office. It's one of those humongous buildings, and they all have to stay home. I mean, good for them, though. An incubation period is the time between catching an illness and showing symptoms. Current estimates suggest the symptoms of COVID-19, what is that, coronavirus? 19 usually appear within around 5 days. Wait some time before you travel. I mean, I should be alright, right? Risk it for the biscuit. I'm a doctor of biochemistry. The whole situation is over-embellished by 24-hour media. You're in the demographic least likely to contract the virus and least likely to die from NCV if you contract it. Somehow I believe you, Rob Bobber. See, Rob Bobber is the type of name you would have if you're a doctor, not Get Wrecked Mate. I'm a doctor of Poontang. Pretty sure it's not a doctorate.
Carry on.
I'm a doctor of dying in Hardcore Classic. Yes, Mr. Taishi. But we love you, though. Somehow I think Doctor of Poontang isn't a real thing. Oh, snap, dude. There he is. There he is. Well, Rip, you think it... Nah, I'm gonna be fine, dude. That's risking it for the biscuit IRL, man. I just want to be infertile, man. I don't think I'm gonna die to it. I think I could overpower it. But, you know, if there's some chance it would make you infertile, probably not gonna go. I'm a doctor of thugonomics. Oh, that's that NPR show, right? Thugonomics? Yo, Peace Smiles. Thank you for the massive donation, dude. The 20. I appreciate it, man. How you doing, Peace Smiles? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a minute, man. How you been? Everything good with you? Where's the troll death? It's under clips. I bet you there's actually a Dr. Poontang out there. That'd be kind of legendary, though. Oh, man. Oh, gynecologists. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. You look like you're back from the brink. Yo, so people watched that video. I uploaded that speedrun the other day. It was late at night, and I gotta say, guys, like, I don't have normal seasonal allergies. My seasonal allergies are fucking terrible, dude. Like, I'm not on that one type of treatment seasonal allergy. I got the nasal spray, I got the eye drops, and I'm taking Zyrtec. So when it looks like I'm dying inside...
You should check out the last highlight, posted saving a fellow guildie, not great quality, but entertaining.
Yo, thanks for the $3, Petchy. I'll check it out, Petchy, man. I'll check it out in a little bit. There's some good clips in there. It's because I have seasonal allergies. It's not like I'm depressed. Don't worry, nothing's going wrong. Me and pollen, we don't really get along, man. It's always like that with males in my family. Like, and then when they get older, it gets better. So I got something to look forward to. Like my pops, my grandpa. Like, it doesn't affect them that much anymore. But man, when you're a little bit younger, holy shit, dude. Like, springtime is the worst. I had to deal with my whole life, man, through baseball, through even just the army stuff, like... Hey, what's up, Kevin? You're statistically more likely to become obese than you are to get corona. Alright. Hey, by any chance, can you make a vid introducing key bindings and macros to a clicker? Sure. How do you even do that, though? So, how... Okay, help me understand first. If you actually click, I'm not even trying to shit on you, man, because we had a guy in the tournament, right? He was clicking. You guys remember that guy, Beefy Boy? He was clicking, but he was actually doing really good. He was keeping up, at least for the first couple hours. Then he started to fall behind, but he was clicking. But to me, it seems like you guys have it harder because you need some sick APMs in order to click. Like you're literally making it harder for yourself, man. You're making it way harder for yourself because you're gonna have to be. I mean, let me try. Let me actually just try to kill something while clicking. Let me actually try. Let me see. I feel like you guys are shooting yourself in the foot for no reason because you may think it's harder to keybind. It's way easier to keybind. Like if you click, you're making it harder for yourself. So let me try. I'm gonna try to kill this crocodile clicking. I'll try and go. Look, I have a click stealth already. I'm already getting some. Alright, so we're gonna click, distract, like what? This is so hard already. Like this. Dude. About to get carpal tunnel already right now. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but you are making it harder for yourself. Like if you keybind, it's way more chill, man. All you gotta do is just use even just your 1 through 5 and control 1 through 5. Even if you just do 1 through 5, or do tilde through 5, control tilde through control 5, shift tilde through shift 5. Even if you just do that, that's all you need. You need to do other stuff with foot pedals and stuff. And then you just press the key pretty much, man. You have less control when clicking. I mean, you just make it harder for yourself. I didn't find out to one of my IRL friends. I didn't know he was a clicker until TBC. I was over at his house one time and I was watching him play. It was the guess what class he was? He was able to play. He was able to play as a clicker all the way to TBC undetected. Fuck, man. Alright, I'm gonna potion, fuck it. Told me I have enough flint. I only have 2 flints? Dude, this must be a joke. I feel like only some of these gnolls drop. I've killed so many gnolls. It might be the higher level gnolls, honestly. Alright, well. I'm pretty sure it's one of the higher level ones. After all this time, I only have 2 flints. No way. The moss hides. The flints are borne by all the moss hides except the smaller moss hide gnolls and mongrels. Yikes, it even says it in the quest text. Solo 59 hardcore warrior died today. Yeah, he died. That was really sad. Oh, it's Grace for Days. Blaze for Days. Yeah, he guessed correctly. Blaze for Days. Great, got it. Yeah, he was playing Warlock. I'm not gonna call him out. But I was over at his house watching him. He's in arena. He's in arena as a Warlock. And he was just frantically clicking his abilities. Like his life depended on it. Because can you imagine clicking in arena? Not even possible, honestly. But because Warlock is kind of a turret, you don't have to move that much. About to get my ass kicked in the scripting midterm. Damn, Grace for Days, we're all with you, man. We're all with you in spirit. You got this, bro. You got it, man. Honestly, dude, C's get degrees. C's get degrees. You know, it's true. Unless you're going to like a top undergrad and you're planning on leveraging the clout of that undergrad, people don't really care what grades you got. Especially if you're going to go content creation, bro. Honestly, you probably didn't even need to go to college. My degree's not really doing much for me right now. Pretty much forgot half that shit anyway. I have long fingers. If you have short fingers, you can get a short keyboard though. You can get a small keyboard. You can get a little baby keyboard, and then you should be able to like my keyboard right now. My normal, like, I have really long fingers though. People say I have like banana fingers. I have really long fingers, man. So my fingers, when they rest naturally, rest on, like, they can pretty much rest naturally on F1 through F4. No, like, what I mean by the baby keyboard, like, they have those keyboards that they use for, you know, iPads and stuff. You could even use one of those. You guys know what I'm talking about? Some people will connect a Bluetooth keyboard to an iPad. Like, if you had really small fingers, I would rather use that than click. And you can, on that keyboard, you can control everything. You can probably hit every single bind. On one of those baby Bluetooth keyboards, you could just get a baby keyboard that's not a Bluetooth keyboard. Get a mouse with numpad. Oh, like the MMO mouses. The thing is, I'm a lefty, man, so it makes it even worse. Oh, this guy sells healing potions. Hell yeah, dude. That's huge. That's huge. Take that. Vendor some of our stuff. Clear some inventory. Actually, I need that silk for later. I think we need some new weapons on this guy soon. I'll save that mutton chop.
Glad I could help.
Okay, let's kill some of these gnolls, man. Give this a shot. Oh, I have a talent point as well. What do we go? Let's see. Hit, right? Definitely get hit. Alright. Lefties unite? Yeah. I mean, who's actually a lefty that uses their mouse on the left? I missed that memo, dude. I probably had a shot at being able to be a lefty and still using, yeah, brother, I went imp sprint because we're playing hardcore, man, and it'll get me out of nets, bro. We talked about it on stream. A lot of rogues got mad at me though. They wanted me to go hit, but if I get stuck in a net, that's my only option, right? I'm not playing gnome, so at least I have a solution to the rock paper scissors. You know, if I get netted, like if that same thing in Hillsbrad happened in the Nova, I can get out of the Nova. Sprint out. Yikes, dude. The kill speed is so bad right now. I got a lefty friend who plays Counter-Strike on a high level with his mouse and his right. Yeah. Dude, I'd like to do a Counter-Strike stream sometime. If you guys would be down, probably only have like 10 people watching it though. Someday. I like Counter-Strike a lot. Counter-Strike is a game that means a lot to me throughout my life. Do you have any intentions of changing the flexibility for your hardcore rules? I know you're in too deep, but kind of rough to watch these tunes wiped out early. Nah, man. It's okay that they get wiped out early, man. It's supposed to be hard, right? It's actually probably good that you don't have people just hitting 60 right off the bat. I mean, maybe it's more the type of thing, maybe I shouldn't just do hardcore content those days. Maybe I need to space it out and just go back to the Warlock or play some level 60 characters to not burn out the viewership of watching the same zones over and over again. But occasionally going for the hardcore, it makes it more, you know, prestigious. We actually had some people die 59. These are some heartbreakers right there. I like it. I like the difficulty of it. It's so tough, though, that it can be punishing, man. Like, after that warrior died, I was thinking to myself, dude, am I going to be able to make it to 60 right now? Yeah, they deleted the 59. If you get 60, you get, you know, you get freed from the rules. Yeah, CS stream? Dude, I got some cool knives on CS, if anybody plays CS. I got some Karambits. I got Karambit Tiger Tooth. I have the stainless. I played a lot of CSGO. Same with Dota, man. Dota, CSGO. Didn't play too much LoL. I played a little bit of LoL. Got a few Dopplers. Dopplers are dope, yeah. CS is so fun, though, I gotta say. That game gets you amped up. Each round, just the sound effects, the strategies. CS is just an amazing game. I love that game so much. I remember playing CSGO in the computer lab. I was at this football camp, right? And they had a computer lab there. And all the computers, I don't know who set it up. Some amazing person set up Counter-Strike in the computer lab. So after all the football was done and you actually had some free time, we would all go to the computer lab and play CS. You know, that was so fun, man. Because people are like crowding over your shoulder. You know, you make big plays, you clutch your kick, you know. Golly, that was fun. Well, I have no band-aids. It's not looking that good right now. CS 1.6. Hell yeah. No, I got a Tiger Tooth. Hell yeah, I think. I like, yeah, I have the Tiger Tooth. I got the stainless. Stainless is my favorite, though, I gotta say. What position did you play? Yo, I actually played QB for one season. It was not a great season. I didn't do that well, but that was cool. For one season, he believed in me. I remember during football practice, like they would have this Coach T. I remember, or no, Coach Ianello. We were out there, and he saw me. I was a lefty, and I was throwing around and stuff. And he believed in me, and he you know, he made me quarterback for one season. I think because I was really good at throwing the pigskin, man. It was really good. But it turned out when I was like actually in the game, it's a whole different beast, man. When you're under pressure and people like running at you, ended up being kind of a shit QB. I basically played fucking linebacker primarily throughout the couple seasons I played. One season though, got to experience the QB life, man. That was dope. I'm mainly a racket sport guy, though. Holy shit, man. Not like this. Flirting with death. There's a crude flint. We're making progress slowly but steadily. Let's eat this little steak thing. How tall are you? I'm 6'1". When I'm pretty lean too, like pretty lean, I'm kind of a big boy. When I'm pretty lean, I'm like 200. When I'm lean, not 200, maybe like 190. When I'm really, really lean, that's pretty much as lean as I can get. What pet is good for hunters next to Broken Tooth? I would use an owl or a carrion bird or a boar. Those are some of the best ones. Depends what level you are, depends where you're at, depends on a bunch of things. Broken Tooth is kind of overrated though for pure leveling efficiency. He's just as good as any other cat pretty much. I mean, I guess the pushback does... No, the mobs don't get pushback though, right? Yeah, the mobs you fight don't get pushback. It's good for PvP because it's got the 1.0 attack speed. You're playing on a PvP server, but all the damage is normalized across the cat, so you could have a really slow hitting cat and it's still doing the same amount of damage as the 1.0 attack speed. I was in Cal-Li back in the day in Counter-Strike, probably the only girl that was. That's insane. Yeah, I remember when that was the thing. Yo, Sarmi, that's insane, dude. Sarmi, you're a gamer. You're a gamer. Can you spend a minute to talk about pets? I'm playing a 26 Dwarf Hunter. Got a bird for Screech and rank 2 bite on my board. What's next? Really depends on your playstyle, your spec. I mean, pets and vanilla to give you the quick TLDR balanced around, you know, modifiers to damage, health, and armor. One thing you have to realize is that any pet in a breed will do the same damage. Doesn't matter if it attacks fast or slow. So just get that straight. Also, the whole idea that pets have resistances on them is out the window now. You have to train the resistances. It's not like it was... You know, there's multiple waves of pet normalization in vanilla, so no pets have resistances, no pets are hitting with shadow damage, Lupos isn't the monster like on private server. You have to train you have to train each time to get higher ranks of the focus dumps. You can't just train it at the pet trainer, you have to go out there and tame a new pet, stable your pet. I'd say the 3 major considerations for a pet, the 3 main ones based on your playstyle, are carrion bird, owl, or boar. Some people like to use cat as well because it has a plus 10% damage modifier, so cat is another one as well. But I don't want to overwhelm you at the same time. It's not that serious. The whole pet thing. It's not that serious, man. Just keep an up-to-date focus though. Know that if you're using growl on your pet, you're probably doing less damage than you could be. So you want to use it situationally. Does it make sense to tame a second pet while leveling? Yeah, I mean, if you can get Broken Tooth and you're going to do PvP later, you should get Broken Tooth. High school was lonely. I was the only girl that liked gaming, so I spent way too many hours in front of the computer. That's what's up, though. Sorry, man. You're actually a gamer. Cal-I, back in the day. Counter-Strike was great, man. Favorite Counter-Strike map? It actually, for me, I don't know if anybody knows this, was Aztec. Aztec or Miami. Miami was only available. I actually played Counter-Strike on Xbox, too. Not primarily, right? But like I did play it for a while on the original Xbox when it came out. They had Xbox Live for Counter-Strike. And that was my first Xbox Live game. My first Xbox Live game on the OG Xbox back when, you know, it was kind of still, even the idea of talking on headsets and talking online was new. Like basically I was at school, right, and nobody was woke to the Xbox Live. I remember this clear as day. I'm in this woodworking class, so we had woodworking, and it was middle school, it wasn't high school. So I'm in this woodworking class, and I'm talking to my friend Max, who's playing the Warlock in our guild right now, or was, and I'm like, yo, Max, you'll never believe it, man. You'll never believe it, man. Xbox Live is the most revolutionary thing I ever did in my life, man. It's insane. You can talk with people on the headset. You know, people are talking shit to each other. It's so fun, man. You gotta try it. I was shilling Xbox Live so hard. No one was playing it in our grade. Nobody was woke to the Xbox Live because we were too young. We were like 6th grade or something, right? Or whatever. And before that, there were still people doing the online gaming and talking stuff like SOCOM. Like my uncle Benji, he was playing SOCOM, and I always heard of it, but I never really like understood the implications of talking online with people and talking on a mic. And I was having so much fun playing Counter-Strike on Xbox Live that I was trying to get someone to listen and look at it. So I brought him over to my house, and he started playing Xbox Live Counter-Strike, and we were having so much fun, man, doing the rounds, talking on the mic. Remember those big chunky Xbox Live headsets with the big foam thing at the end? Like, and then that turned into Halo 2. That turned into maybe another game or two, but we played a ton of Counter-Strike on Xbox. He ended up buying an Xbox, getting an Xbox Live, using the 2-month free trials over and over again because we were broke. And then I still remember his first gamer tag. His name, he always made troll names. His first gamer tag was named Flesh Muncher. I always had the randomly generated ones. But I just remember that very vividly, that even the idea of talking online to people was really fresh back then for me. You know, like not many people were doing it, you know, in middle school. Anyway. CS 1.5 baby. I had to manually type in the server address. Oh, you only had the op, right? Wasn't the original CS was only op and M4 AK? I mean, was there even M4? It might have just been like AK op. I think it had M4. Yeah, it was probably just M4 AK op. Oh, GoldenEye, bro? Nah, dude, don't even get me started on GoldenEye, dude. GoldenEye was an era, bro. GoldenEye was, they say historically, GoldenEye was the first game that introduced split-screen multiplayer for FPS. I believe it too. GoldenEye was a hard skill. Remember all the birthday parties, everything, dude? You had to flex your GoldenEye skills. If you weren't serviceable at GoldenEye, you couldn't be around, fam. ESO thick meta? I actually, did anybody see that video Nixiom came out with? He was saying how ESO is so good. I keep hearing about it, man. People saying Blizzard's doing all this wrong, ESO's doing all this right. I thought ESO was a dead game. that was just my impression of it from the outside looking in. I'd heard about it like years ago, and people were saying, it had so much potential, but it ended up being pretty shit. But I don't know, maybe they're bringing it back. How many people do you think? Well, what do you think the size of ESO is compared to WoW? What do you guys think? I mean, it's got to be like what, 10% of the WoW player base, 5%. It's not. I don't think that many people play it. Your brother wants you to try it. It's like Skyrim MMO, pretty much, right? I played all the Elder Scrolls though. Let me tell you. Remember that Elder Scrolls on was it on 360? Oblivion. Dude, I just remember that one being amazing. It might have been on the original Xbox actually. Nah, it was probably 360. $300K active players. It's not bad. Oblivion, yeah. Oblivion was great. I mean, that was one of those games when it came out. It had one of the largest open worlds I'd seen. It came out after WoW, though, right? Yeah, WoW came out 2004. Morrowind, oh, I remember. I didn't play that much of it, but I remember when it came out. I played the shit out of Oblivion, though. I'm telling you, I was a big achievement whore when it comes to Xbox. That's why it's kind of sad to see Xbox in a bad. Xbox is losing the race right now, right? For consoles, they've been struggling. I don't know what happened, dude. Whatever happened to Blizzard happened to Xbox as well. I feel like they had such a lead with Xbox Live and Halo 2 and Halo 3 and all this, man. Like they were the best, man. Their community was fun. The achievement points, the leveling, like PlayStation was playing catch up back then. I miss those days. I'm a big Xbox guy. I always liked the chunky style, the controller and everything like that. ESO is bigger than WoW? No way. You can't just bring up Oblivion, the best Elder Scrolls game ever made. I mean, that was the game I played the most of, even more than Skyrim. I remember we would just sit there, me and my buddy Jim. We would just sit there for hours, just exploring random stuff. I just watched them go into caves and trying out random stuff. So, Oblivion had that impact. You know, another game that had a really big effect on me that I thought it was one of the earliest games that had amazing cinematography to it, amazing voice actors. They basically upped the ante of that cinematic style, really good voice acting game. Guess what it is, guys? Guess what it is? It came out, and I'd say 2006, 2007, maybe 2007. It was a game that was kind of RPG-like. It upped the ante in terms of visuals, in terms of voice acting. It looked kind of like a movie when you would play it. I was so excited about this game that I would forcibly sit people down and demo it in front of them so they could watch the opening sequence of it. And it's a game that I think someone got it. That's all I'm going to say. Someone got it already. Someone got it already, dude. Yup. You know what it is, dude? You know what it is? You know what it is? I mean, San Andreas was great too. I can't believe they have that on iPad now. Yeah, it's Mass Effect. It was Mass Effect. I know Mass Effect's kind of a meme now, right? Because they kind of ruined it. I swear, all the good shit gets ruined, man. Somehow, it gets overly corporatized and then gets ruined. But when the first Mass Effect came out, I almost feel embarrassed admitting it right now because how scuffed Mass Effect is. But when the first Mass Effect came out, it slapped so hard. I can't even explain. It was like watching a movie in front of you. You saw what was his name? Matt Shepard. Is that what Matt Shepard's name in the chat is based off of? His name was Matt Shepard, right? Anyway, watching him in the opening sequences and the first couple scenes, it was like watching a movie. And I'm pretty sure they had actual like AAA voice actors in it. Like they had Morgan Freeman level people. Mass Effect, if anybody remembers, was insane, dude. Yeah, Mass Effect was so dope, right? And then the follow-ups ones were considered, a joke, right? But the original one was made. Same with the original Dragon Age, man. Dragon Age was incredible. If anything, Mass Effect had me more sprung because it was the first. But when Dragon Age came out, I liked the medieval style way more. So, Dragon Age was tight. I played a ton of that game. What is ME? ME3? ME2? You gotta play Red Dead 2? Yeah, I never actually played that. But Red Dead 1 was also one of those games that was kind of like that too, where it felt like a movie, right? Red Dead 1 was fire. Is a BioWare fan? I was, man. Also Bioshock. Anybody play... Dude, what happened to those games, man? Are there games coming out that hit that hard anymore? I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe we're just like living under a rock playing Classic WoW. I remember when BioShock came out too, bro. Not BioShock 2, but the original BioShock, that steampunk style. You're going underwater, and the guy like crashes in the plane, and you go underwater, and you see that whole dystopic type of color palette. It looked amazing too. I mean, Gears of War. I mean, I could just go on and on. Some of these games are just incredible. Yeah, this is a hardcore character. Damn it. The bots are back. Thanks for banning them, Milan. Thanks for banning them, Loretta. The Last of Us. Wasn't that a movie or was that a game? I'm trying to remember. I don't think I played it. I heard about it, though. KOTOR. Yeah, I mean, it blows my mind that a lot of those huge AAA titles that seem like the biggest, most insane games are now on iPad now. You can get KOTOR on iPad. You can get San Andreas on iPad. You can get Vice City. All that stuff. If you choose my WoW hardcore class, I promise it will reach 60. I can't just choose a class for you, bro. There's no way to effectively choose a class. If I have to, gun to my head, I always recommend Mage, though. Nobody ever, in the history of World of Warcraft, ever regretted going Mage. Real talk, I leave your streaming running so my dogs have something to listen to when I go back to work. Oh, that's kind of nice of you, man. I used to do that. I used to do that, too. When we used to leave the house, I'd put on music for the dogs. Just put on some relaxing music. Weirdly enough, my dogs always like French music. I'm not sure why, but like they get so calm and chill when I put French music on. Not like French electro music, but you know, some old school kind of, you know, 50s, 60s cafe type French music. They love it. I love it, dude. French music slaps. All right, let me try to kill this ooze. VR Half-Life? No, man, I didn't hear about that. My cat likes Enya. Yo, what do you guys think about Diablo, the next Diablo, though? So, I mean, you guys heard my take on it, right? I was at BlizzCon this past year with Grace for Days, and it's visually, all I can say is visually. I don't know how the game is actually going to be in terms of mechanics or anything, but visually it looks incredible. Visually. It's very gritty. It doesn't seem like Blizzard at all, honestly. It's very edgy, like, you know, you're ripping freaking spinal cords out of mobs and stuff. And they have the nicest computers they're playing on. They set up. Oh shit, we got the bag. That's huge right there. All right, that's a 10 slot too. We get from that. No, not the Immortal one. The actual Diablo game. They had a whole section at BlizzCon with really nice computers, really nice monitors, and you could play the demo, and we loved it so much that we were just like ducking under the computer, and they did the rounds as they were trying to cycle through people, because they usually kick you out right after, but we were so into it, we're like, dude, let's just do one more, and dude, we were having so much fun with D4. I wish WoW was more like Diablo. Next Diablo can be really. It doesn't feel like Blizzard though, man. You know, all like, you know, the Disney movie like Frozen meets Moana meets Alice in Wonderland meets Nightmare Before Christmas meets Dora the Explorer meets My Little Pony. None of that style is there in Diablo. Diablo, very gritty, very medieval. Reminds me of the old school Blizzard, man. And it's able to achieve that edginess and that like fidelity, but without the Heroes of the Storm effect. Because when that's the best way I can describe Warcraft 3. Warcraft 3 looks like models out of Heroes of the Storm, bro. They kind of have this weird little blue outline around it. And I don't know. It just doesn't really do it for me. It doesn't draw me in. Diablo 4 was drawing me in hard. Hard, dude. I was loving it. Have you seen the Volpera dance? No, man. I don't plan on it. Stay safe, he played it and he wasn't impressed. So yeah, you know, Melderon was a big D2 guy. He played a lot of D2 and D3. Played D3. Melderon was excited, but he wasn't nearly as excited as like Grace for Days and me, because he was saying that it felt a lot like D3 mechanically, and the, you know, the way the damage felt and all that. And it could be. But the thing is, it's very early days. Like, when are they going to come out with Diablo 4? Probably not for another couple of years, maybe 2 years from now. So the way I was taking it was that the gameplay, the mechanics, the talents, all that, it still has a long ways to go, and it's still pretty much using D3 as a basis for them. But visually, the art style, everything, just the color palette, the way the models look, felt very gritty, very edgy, very dark, very immersive. and it felt and played so buttery smooth. It had that Blizzard polish. Even in that demo, like, there's so many pixels at work, there's so many moving pieces and textures and everything, but it was running buttery smooth. I don't know. When you watch the coverage of it on videos, it doesn't look nearly as good as it did in person, I'll tell you. World of Diablo? Yeah. Be down. Look good in the preview. Reforged look good in the preview. True. I mean, I bought it. Yeah, I bought it right away. I'm psyched for it, man. Yeah, I think Diablo could be good, though. We'll see. Why aren't you using poisons? We don't actually have poisons, my man. Not yet. We're gonna get him at 25. I think that was what was recommended by the chat, and recommended by a few rogue players. Seems a little high, but at least we won't die. I mean, what about 24? You think we can do it at 24? My understanding of it is you need to be high enough level to sneak by the ghoul, so you can't be too low for that, and then you need to be high enough level that you can loot the box and not aggro the guy up top in the tower. So that's why you need to be super high level. The XP bar add-on? That's just dominoes, my man. Yeah, I really need to kill more of these gnolls. You think I can kill these 3? I think I could. Just gotta sap one, right? The Mistweaver heals, though. Holy shit, there's 2 Mistweavers. I think I could, man. Oh, another one's coming out of the dirt. Or he's hiding, look at that. What is that? He's underground? That guy's just getting ready to kill someone, look. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not fighting that. There's 4 as well. Yeah, we'll just kill these guys on the periphery. Yeah, it's Nug running, yeah. Wow, 70 copper from a pickpocket. That's not bad. It's not bad. Thank God he's running that way. I just did it on 20 on my rogue. Pickpocket the guy outside, then stealth up the tower and sap the elite by the box. You did it at 20. Yeah, I have 75 lockpicking, I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Yeah, 79. Thanks, Neswork, yeah. What's up, Gendrous? How you doing, man? Do it now? We'll hit 24. I mean, we'll finish up this quest arc. You think it's gonna make a big difference with poisons? Probably, right? It's more damage, more control. Come here. Give me your money. Dude, Garrote surprisingly feels good. Any big brain rogues out here? On these tougher mobs, you think it's worth it to Garrote? Garrote feels fucking good, dude. It's just, it's like the little extra piece of pressure you need, it feels. I don't know. Garrote slaps. I love your UI, man. Thanks, bro. Now the lock didn't die, but I was really unsure what to play up today because I don't have a ton of time to stream today too. I have another meeting at I have another meeting at 1 with that company. I have to go out to Philly in March for, so I can stream for like another hour or two. So I didn't want to start a new character and not be able to get too far. We'll just keep the road going. I hate to say it, but we'll probably die on him. I just hope to do better than we have in the past characters. Ooh, and we get a mutton chop. Hell yeah, dude. Pickpocketing is kind of great. Macro pickpocket? What do you mean? The thing is, you can get resisted though, bro. That's why I don't like it. Someone told me to do that before. You know, the pickpocket can get resisted and then you get fucked. Like, what if you need to do a clutch sap? The pickpocket gets resisted. And then you have a mob, you have a mob up in your face like white on rice. That guy's gonna pull those, huh? All this shit is sketchy. I think this guy's our best bet. Let's wait for him to walk to the right a little bit. Rice sounds good? Yeah, it does. Sounds really good. Stealth opening is always worth it. I mean, if you're strong enough, though, it's not worth it because it just takes too much time. But in this situation where I feel weak as fuck. 2-point S&D with a garrote. Just feels good, man. Feels real good. Look, we killed that guy with losing how much? And we got 2 lucky riposte, though. Okay. Oh god, the glitch guy is gonna pull if I pull this guy. One way to give it a shot, though. Oh, we're good. Oh no. Fuck. I'm out. You gotta pull this guy way further back. You gotta pull those fen runners. You gotta be mindful. And we got 2. Yikes. Double riposte, though. That's a good start. God, the fen runners, man. I need crippling bad, boys. I need crippling so bad. Need crippling yesterday, fam. Alright, man. How many more of these damn flints do we need? 3 more? Okay. Man, every time I watch you, I want to go level something. Do it up, man. Don't be like me, though. Don't die. Been dying a lot, man. Hate to see it. Distract. Pickpocket. 70 copper. Don't mind if I do. 2-point S&D. Hope we get a garrote. Not a garrote, a riposte. Riposte. Oh, this guy. Look at this runner. Oh, you hate to see it. You really do. Cripple and wound poison? Yeah. Yo, what's up, Taylor? How you going, man? Good to see you in here, bro. Kinda getting slapped right now, though. 100 health? I have potion. 90 health? Holy shit, the potion. The clench, man. The clench. The clench. The clench. When he gets sub 100 HP, man, I just see red and I press potion. I'm not dying like I did on the Hunter. Rogue is scary, dude. Yeah, I think poisons are gonna need the power level spike we need. Did you order the Fancy Pants chair yet? No, I didn't. I got to though. Keep reminding me, man. I want to get it. It's gonna be worth. Whoops. Whatever. I just screwed him. Man. This guy doesn't run. Thank God. Doesn't run fast at least. He runs, but not fast. Okay, we pulled this guy last time successfully. We'll pull him again. Oh, he's gonna run, We gotta keep him super far back, all the way out here. We gotta pull up burst on him too. There it is. Well. And dude. Show the talent build, sure, man. Hey, Camel, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Ooh, that's some big damage. Give me this flint, bro. There it is. Ooh, look at this trash ring. I don't even have a second ring. Better than nothing. Why am I complaining? 1 health every 5 seconds, dude. Clip it and ship it. That's a ring right there. That's better. That might as well be Biss. Will there be another tournament? Yeah, there will be. I think on the 29th. 29th. We're gonna do another global hardcore tournament. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good time. Global hardcore. The Final Fantasy VII remake, yo. So Melderon, I was talking to him. Oh yeah, Talents, yeah. I was talking to Melderon. Was it yesterday? I forgot. Maybe it was 2 days ago. He's been playing that Final Fantasy VII. You guys got to sell me on that. I think I missed the boat there. Why is it so good? It didn't look that good. I don't want to offend people. I'm trying to figure it out. Let me look it up right now. Final Fantasy VII. What's so good about this game? And the graphics look good. I have a hard time getting into Final Fantasy though. All the characters look kind of really. It's too anime, man. Once upon a time, I was kind of into it for a minute. I actually played before WoW came. Before I played WoW, dude, I'll tell you right now. I'm gonna be honest. Before I played WoW, I'm pretty sure Final Fantasy MMO was out already. Before WoW came out, there was one. It was some kind of scuffed PS2 about like a strange game, but people were riding around on chocobos, and I played that before WoW. So to say WoW was my very first MMO is kind of not true. But the thing is, I only played that Final Fantasy game for like 3 days with my buddy Alejandro. We bought it and we played it. I think it was free to play. We got sort of into it, but it wasn't anything like WoW. I don't know. Final Fantasy VII. You guys love it, huh? Final Fantasy 11 still around? They look. I think my sensibilities have changed over the years. A long time ago, I could get into it and get into Cloud and the Chocobos. Now, when I watch it, it looks too anime for me. With the characters' hairstyles, so everybody looks like a blood elf. So I have a hard time. I feel like the game could be amazing, in terms of just the gameplay. But for some reason, that means a lot to me, like the art direction, the way the characters look. Oh shit. But if Melderon is playing it, man, that's a big endorsement for me, man. Melderon was saying he was having so much fun with it. He was loving it, dude. Has some of the best storylines, huh? Okay. Oh, not like this. When will I learn, dude? When will I learn? Okay, it's only 2 characters. One. This is a Fen runner. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna learn from my... He runs at like 40% health? What the f... Dude, what is that? What is that mechanic, man? Alright, we need to pool energy when he starts running. Right? There he is. And come on, gouge. Oh, you hate to see it. You really do. At least he's off running off in the La La Land. That's fine. As long as he doesn't pull everything. They just start running so swiftly. There it is. Did the dual wield warrior died? Yeah, he ended up kicking the bucket, man. How can you not get a chub in your undies watching a spiky-haired dude swing a sharp piece of sheet metal around? I don't know, man. When the NPCs run away, it would be sick to see a little yellow trail follow them. Yeah, I mean, these are... These guys are a little rough. Okay, yeah, I don't have cripple, I don't have poisons, but... Yeah, that's definitely why. You have to be facing the target to gouge them, right? So they turn and run, so it feels like with the melee leeway, you should be able to gouge them. You kind of almost have to do it preemptively. Like, I'm going to gouge him right now. I wonder if this will do it. I wonder if he'll still run. Let's see. For science. Yeah, he still runs alright. He still fucking runs alright. Not much you can do. You just got to cripple him. Because you can't gouge. As soon as they turn away, it makes sense. You can't gouge them anymore. How many more of these damn things do I need? 2 more. Gotta just bring them to a safe location. All the way over here. So the running can't fuck us up. Yep, can't gouge him. You're right. Okay, still need 2 more. Let's quest. Hey, what's up, Gizmo? Day without cargoes is a day without air. Appreciate it, man. Good to see you in here, man. Are you gonna level the orc warrior from the speed run you posted the other day? I was thinking about it. I just wanted to do some speed runs. I really enjoy it. Like, it is kind of therapeutic. I just did it off stream, just doing some speed runs. But we did so many horde that I figured people don't want to see the barons again. We'll go die on the rogue before we go back horde. The class I want the most, though, hardcore guys, I don't even know if I can do it. I mean, he's warrior, though. I really like warrior. It's so fun to level. So punishing, though, man. It really is. If that dude can make it to 59, it is possible. Eight out of 9. 1 to go. 1 to go. Warriors are sick in this format. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, someone made it to 59, yup. 59. I think he made like 20% of the way into it, too. Died in Winter Spring. Yeah, I hate to see it. Oh, buddy. Here they come. Oh no, I have to not keep him leashed. De-target him, de-target him. One thing that you don't want to do when those mobs are chasing you is actually you want to immediately deselect them, right? Because if you swing at them even one time, you're gonna reset the leash to like, you know, another 11 seconds or something from where you hit them, right? Because you can kite stuff around forever in Classic. So I was gonna chuck a knife at this guy. Shouldn't pull everything, but chuck a knife. Ready to gouge. There's the gouge. Hopefully he doesn't run. Too fast, man. Too fast. I think if I aggro him, he's gonna aggro the stuff behind him. I'll have to get him when he's out here, I think. Yeah, there it is. That should be good. Uh-oh. Oh, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Pickpocket got resisted there, though. Five-second route from the trappers. This is why we need sprint off cooldown too to get us killed, man. There it is, 9 out of 9. Thank God. We are done with this quest. Let's go turn it in. What keyboard do you use? Yeah, hey, what's up, Trisha? How's it going? Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I use some kind of HyperX keyboard. You guys have heard me shield them before. I'll shield them again. HyperX stuff is very solid. I'm not trying to steer you in the wrong direction. Unless I got super lucky, the HyperX stuff is amazing quality. Nothing is broken. Everything is just pretty much as fresh as the day I got it. Love the HyperX stuff. So good. What do you guys think the lowest quality gaming brand is right now, though, out of peripherals? I have my opinions on it. Which one has let you down? Like big, you know, known brand name. We're on the same page, honestly. It's when I think it's when the corporations go too far with it. We're all, I mean, everyone's saying Razer. I used to like the Razer stuff, man. They really did make it cheaper quality, right? Like they use cheaper plastics. They have nice branding on the box. They invest money in a nice, you know, color box with that kind of waxy texture. It looks really nice. Then you open it and the plastic just feels cheap. You know, you roll over the wire in your chair and it breaks the wire. Razer has gone downhill, man, in terms of quality. I'm on the same page with you guys. They used to be good, though. Back during high school, I feel like it was good quality. Like, everyone was using the Razer Naga when that first came out. Yeah, used to have everything Razer, I feel you. I think they tried to cut costs, right, and expand. Yeah. Steel Series, Steel Series is solid. Yeah, I really like Steel Series too, but not as much as, because I did have one bad experience with Steel Series. I've said it before. My Siberia headset that I bought, which isn't the cheapest thing ever, it's for like $130. I bought a Siberia headset and it was pretty much broken within a week. Like nothing even traumatic happened to it. It just malfunctioned or something. I don't know. And you know, if that type of stuff happens and you spend a decent amount of money on it, you're gonna feel a certain type of way about it. Corsair, yeah, I see them at Best Buy. Corsair, they used to just be, they used to not be into the peripherals, right? They're new. They used to be like gaming cases, computer cases, and RAM. Now they're moving into a gaming brand. It's pretty cool. SteelSeries mice. I'm using the SteelSeries mouse. For those of you lefties out there, if you're wondering what mouse I use, I'll flash it up on the screen. It is not a sexy mouse, dude. It is a workhorse. It is a beater mouse, dude. Let me show you the beater mouse. It's the mouse that I've used for years now. Just because it's a neutral ergonomic mouse. It's just very basic, no features to it, no righty ergonomics to it. It's just a completely neutral, kind of straight-looking mouse. But I don't know if you can see it. But it's got 2 buttons on either side and a button on the top. It's called the SteelSeries Sensei. And it's cheap and effective, and I've never seen a mouse that is neutral like that has 5 buttons on it. 2 on the left, 2 on the right, 1 on the top. And just with that, like, you're pretty much good to go. 5 buttons, and I can press them as a lefty. Because most of the nice MMO mice are for righties, right? All the numpad ones, everything like that. I did buy the special edition Naga one for lefties one time, but then my dog broke it, like, immediately. Corsair keyboards, yeah. Southpaw gamer, what does that mean? I know the Southpaw setting in first-person shooter. I'm not that in first-person shooter. But I play with the mouse in my left hand, yeah. HyperX basic wired headset is $350 worth of quality for $55. 100%, bro. Maybe not $350, but yeah, man, I would say you get amazing quality HyperX, for sure. HyperX is solid, brother. Fen Creeper. Okay, so nobody in the history of World of Warcraft has ever completed this quest, right? Nobody has ever killed 12 Fen Creepers before. So we're just going to skip that. And then we're going to go do... We got the ooze. Okay, excavation site. Let's go do this. Oh, we can do the... Yeah, we can do this too. Doing Algaz, Scouts and Grunts. It's for 21. I'm down to do that. I'm down. I'm a lefty, but always use the mouse with my right hand, so I can never switch the mouse to my left. That was the play, though. I missed that memo, man, when all the lefties were told to use their right house and just get used to it, their right hand and just get used to it. So someone didn't give me that memo, man. So I was just raised using it on my left hand. Don't you need Herbalism 200 to use what? So Cargos had to try it. Started a hardcore warrior. Wish me luck. Thanks for the amazing content. Yo, Christian, best of luck, man. I'd like to tell you that it's not that bad. It's pretty bad, Christian, but it is the ultimate challenge. So get ready to challenge yourself. Because it's rough. We had a warrior, I just want to reiterate, die at level 59. HC Berserker from the Discord. Died at 59. The ultimate heartbreak. So it is not over till it's over, man. Good luck, Christian. Godspeed, my man. Godspeed. Whoa, can I outrange this? Hell yeah, I can outrange that. What's up? I'm a lefty and use the mouse in my right hand as well. Yeah, that's pretty much the standard, right? Outrange this. Hell yeah. there's a CSGO pro named Wax that he plays with the mouse in his left hand. I don't think in CSGO it holds you back. Why would playing with your mouse in your left hand hold you back? Your aim is still the same, right? If anything, I feel like in CSGO, I feel like I have an advantage sometimes because my keybinds are like you don't need that many keybinds in CSGO, and my hand is my right hand feels really nice on the keyboard with regards to all the basic binds, weapon swapping and stuff. I use my mouse anyway to do most of the stuff. You know, I swap weapons with mouse wheel. Do you shift the keyboard way over? Yeah, I do. Yep. Shift the keyboard way over. Yep. Sounds about right, man. That's what happens. Oh, you're saying Phyto Blade. Oh, Phyto Blade. Yeah, true, actually. Is that off the... Fuck, bro. You might be right, man. This Fen Creeper, it does give Phyto Blade 12.9. Oh, dude. I have to do the Fen Creeper quest. No, you're right, man. I forgot about this. It requires Herbalism 100, but we have Herbalism 100. It's a main hand. Could you by chance show a good Seal of Command Pally build? I'm pretty new and I want to consecrate. We actually have two videos on it, Colonel Corn, that go into it in really good detail. I have one of the best paladins in the world, Lestor, who's the admin of the Paladin Discord. We sat down for a couple hours actually and made a guide, an updated Paladin guide for leveling. Then I also have a couple Paladin videos on my channel, man. If you want to check it out, Colonel Corn. But I mean, Seal of Command. I mean, you pick it up at 20, right? And then you just proceed down Ret. Picking up Pursuit of Justice, or you can immediately stop at Seal of Command and go Holy and work your way down to Consecration, ASAP, and Spiritual Focus. Either way, you can either just go deep Ret, or you can start going into Holy right after Seal of Command. It's as good as a Cruel Barb, is it? Cruel Barb has AP on it though. Swapping weapons with mouse wheel is a no-no? Why is that? Actually, it may not be. No, you might be right. I think mouse wheel is something for me, though. I'm pretty sure it's weapon swap. It might be reload, though. Yeah, you're gonna do a Consecration right after Seal. That's definitely safer, for sure. Mouse wheel might be jump. Not for me. No, I'm saying, well, I do custom bind for it. Alright, here we go. Perfect, dude. This is perfect. This is the type of mobs I want to be killing. Green. Pickpocket them. Garrote them to death. This is the level range, man. 19s to 20s right now. Hell yeah, sign me up. Divine Strength. Probably go Divine Intellect, man. Depends though. Really depends. It's not too serious either way. You're not gonna have a ton of. You're not gonna have a ton of stats while leveling. I'd say you'd want the mana though. It'll end up being like 10 to 20 strength or intellect. How long do you do your fasting diet for? Is it a certain amount of time or something? Yeah, you can do it forever, man. We've been doing it for thousands of years. So if you're starting with it, I'll just eat 2 meals a day. Pretty much 16-8 is the basic like starter intermittent fasting, where you eat twice a day. You sleep and then you just wait a little bit before you eat. You're able to eat twice a day, and then you can work your way up to the 1 meal a day diet. How are you zooming in and out of not scrolling on the mouse? Oh, you can just bind it to something separate. So I have mine bound on the minus and plus keys, just random keys. It doesn't really matter because you don't really zoom in and out too much. That might pull that other guy. Maybe not. There's a rare up in the tower down here sometimes. Okay. Check it out. Need some stamp boot if we have it. I don't know if we have any though. Yeah, Def Camp's killing it on his mage. What level is he now? Last time I checked on him, I think he was low 20s, right? Like 22 or something. He's been killing it. What's up, Wade? How's it going, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Put on some weight playing WoW. Just cut out bread, pasta. Eat 1/2 meals per day. If you also work out, it's pretty easy mode to lose weight. It is true. One thing you keep in mind is that it's easier and faster to lose, fat and lose weight than it is to build muscle, right? So you just gotta think about it. It takes you like, how much muscle can you build in a year? Even if you have total noob gains. I mean, if you have noob gains, I guess the sky's the limit based on your genetics. But you put in that work all year round, you build like 3-4 pounds of muscle. You can lose 3-4 pounds of fat in like a week and a half or something. Maybe even in a week if you're doing if you're just getting started with it and your body's like fresh. So just keep that in mind. It's actually really short comparatively to doing the other type of thing. I watched the Jason Fung video? No way. You actually did? Who's that? EV tier. So I know your mind got blown, bro. Honestly, I'm just gonna leave this in the chat for you. If even one person researches this guy, it'll change your life, man. It's worth it. It's worth it just to put it in the chat one time. You never know. Feels good, man. You actually watch this stuff, right? Dude is a legend. Absolute legend. He's actually helping my family too, man. Like my dad is now doing intermittent fasting. No, he's not huge or anything, but he definitely could lose a little bit. And basically, my mom and dad are on intermittent fasting now. Big plays. All right, how are we doing on this quest? Let's see. Algaz Gauntlet. We need 4 grunts. Alright. What a chill quest, man. Is there a character name you would hate to go down in history as your first hardcore 60? Holy shit, I'm out. I'm about that Tiger, everything. Yep. Character name that I would hate to see 60 first. Not really. Nothing comes to mind. Maybe like if their name was like BFA is a better game, or retail, Classic WoW sucks, or something like that. Something like that, where it would just be like a mean-spirited name would probably be the worst. What are the benefits of intermittent fasting? They're very, very numerous, man. The number one thing I will say about it is that it fixes. So usually when you're overweight or something is wrong, you know, with you have fitness goals, right? There's a lot of things at play, hormones, and you know, your sleep, and your basically your relationship with food. Your relationship with food for a lot of people is holding people back the most, right? Because that's why when you get a surgery, you get gastric bypass, you get something like that. A lot of those people actually end up gaining the weight back because their relationship with food is scuffed, right? So pretty much by intermittent fasting, you fix like 5 issues at the same time. Is what I would say. You fix 5 issues. You know, maybe more. You know, first and foremost, it'll just give you a really like easy, brain dead, foolproof way to keep it really super stupid simple, where you eat less, right? And it's not the whole eat less, move more type of advice that you get when you're a kid, but it's just, you know, anybody can do it. The accessibility is there, right? So like all you have to do is like eat within a certain time. It's not telling you what to eat. It's not telling you to buy freaking 4 pounds of organic quinoa and you know gold dust flakes and all types of weird stuff. Like go buy a acai berry somewhere. Like you're manipulating the timing. So it's super simple. Accessibility is there, and by keeping your insulin low enough long enough, it'll just kind of naturally kind of bring your hormones back to equilibrium and redevelop your relationship with food. Get all your hormones like ghrelin and leptin and all those things in a good place, so that like very naturally you're not going to be feeling the hunger pains anymore. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it fixes like 5 things at the same time in a very simple solution. The worried dad, yeah, sad. Yeah, if you're hungry all the time, this is what you got to do though, because right now I'm kind of in the same boat. OMAD is very painful for me. The past couple days, the OMAD's been slipping a little bit. What you got to do is go back to 2 meals a day and eat super high protein. I'm telling you right now, man. When you eat super high protein, no meme. If you eat super high protein, it will reduce your hunger cravings 157 million %. I promise you, this is true. When you eat really heavy on the protein side of things, you're just eating tons of chicken breasts, eating tons of whatever, your hunger level will go down. Like you will actually not, and then once it'll kind of get you in a spot where you're not going to be feeling those hunger pains anymore. Like it's almost like a snowball. If you eat a bunch of snowballs, like those little Hostess snowballs, or you eat a bunch of Twinkies and stuff, you're going to be feeling super hungry all the time, and it's going to be like you're not going to know how to fix it. Like you're not going to be able to fast because you're too hungry. You're too hungry. You can't overpower it. To overpower it, you got to eat super high protein so that your hunger kind of gets under control, and then you can do it. So, you think you're too hungry, right? Just try, as a transition point, just eat so much protein. Like, your next meal, eat an entire rotisserie chicken. Yo, here's your challenge, man. Eat an entire rotisserie chicken. You're not going to be able to do it. Maybe you think you can. Get some sriracha sauce. Get some of the Asian sauce with the sweet Asian sauce. Go to the supermarket. Go to Boston Market right now. I challenge you. Eat an entire rotisserie chicken. You're not gonna be able to do it. It's too much. And then you're gonna get so full. You're gonna get so full eating the rotisserie chicken, and it's gonna put you in a good spot, so that when you try to do the basic fasting, your hunger is already gonna be like GG because you ate an entire rotisserie chicken. And rotisserie chicken slap, right? Like they're actually delicious. That's the thing. When you're fasting and dieting or doing anything like that, your best friend is hot sauce. Hot sauce is like amazing. It has no calories. It gives you high satiability on your food. Satiability, your satiation. It's like sated. It's like when you have bloodlust. When you get the debuff sated, right? When you have hot sauce, you get sated. Boston Market, yeah, we don't have any here on the California. Sad to say, I miss the cornbread and all that. But get an entire rotisserie chicken if you're hungry. See if you can eat it. Get some nice sauce, some hot sauce, or some of the Asian sauce. There you go. Satiety levels off the charts when you have hot sauce. Hell yeah. Smoky Tabasco. There you go. Whatever it does it for you. Like, it's the same thing with coffee. Those type of things are OP. Same thing with eggs. All that stuff is OP. Eggs, hot sauce, salt. Salt is pretty OP. As long as you don't have like hypertension risk or whatever. You're kind of youngish like us. Eat some salty shit. It's all good. You know, offset it with water. Drink a lot of water. Whatever keeps you away from the sugar, man. Whatever keeps you away from, like, the Sour Patch watermelon. I love Sour Patch watermelon, though. I'll tell you right now, I could probably eat, like, 3 bags straight. I could go in on a whole bag of candy corn or something like that, but... If eating some salty food and keep you away from having the Sour Patch watermelon, do it, man. Sriracha? No, Sriracha is different from Tabasco. I'm pretty sure Sriracha is Vietnamese, right? It might be Vietnamese or Chinese. It has Vietnamese lettering on it. Rotisserie chicken does slap. Yeah, you get the chicken skin taste. You get all the protein, you know. Delicious. You get lots of hot sauce on it. There's a basket market in Daly City. Oh, okay, I appreciate it. That's kind of far from me, though. I'm East Bay. To hump it down there, get some Boston Market, maybe occasionally. If I'm down in Daly City, you already know I'm getting Jollibee, dude. I'm getting some Red Ribbon. I'm getting some Jollibee. I'm getting some pan de sal and some ensamadas. Filipino food. I'm half Filipino, right? And I love Filipino food. Trust me, Filipino food's amazing, but it almost pains me to say it, but it's kind of unhealthy in some ways. I mean, there's healthy dishes, right? Every cuisine has healthy dishes, but Filipino, like, the bakeries, like, they're so good, man. Like, there's a lot of vinegar, a lot of fried stuff in it. That is delicious, though, let me tell you. Jollibee, sweet spaghetti. Vietnamese food, though, on the other hand, my wife is half Vietnamese. I'm half Filipino. We're both half white, half. We're both like mutts, pretty much. Vietnamese food, very healthy. A lot of fresh vegetables. You ever went to a Vietnamese place? They will unironically hand you a mound of vegetables that was larger than the meal that you intended to eat with whatever you order. You order whatever, and they will hand you a platter. A platter of herbs and vegetables that you didn't even ask for. It will be a mound of vegetables like this high on your table. Like bean sprouts. More bean sprouts you ever ate in your entire life with any dish. They will hand you cilantro, all these herbs that you have to put on. Like, it's very fresh. I've been doing keto for 2 years. Nice, man. Yeah, that's the other thing about it. It's kind of addicting, keto, once you get into it, because you get this weird kind of mental clarity. Oh, you think it's Thai? Hey, what's up, Philip? How was it going, brother? Yeah, I mean, if you've ever been to a Vietnamese restaurant, you order pho. What do? They give you a platter like this big, just filled to the top with bean sprouts and herbs and stuff. I never eat it because I'm, you know, true Vietnamese people. They eat it. They put it all inside there, all the bean sprouts. I'm the noob, man. I just put some sriracha sauce and call it a day. Maybe some hoisin sauce. Yeah, pho's amazing. Definitely. Legit, the last Chinese dining place I went to gave me a whole plate of veggies alongside a plate of my main dish. Didn't stand a chance against that much food. Yeah. Thing is, you guys realize that some people don't, though. You know the Chinese food that we get everywhere is not really Chinese food, though. I mean, that's no secret, right? Real Chinese food, like you go to like a real like dim sum place, you know, where it's like family style. That food is healthy, right? I mean, there's some healthy food there. The Chinese food we get like everywhere, just on the corner store. Chinese food, like chicken wings, French fries. That's the thing here in America. I don't know, but the Europeans are scratching their head. That's not really Chinese food. It's good though, don't get me wrong. Go in on some General Tso's. Hoisin sauce? Hell yeah, hoisin sauce does slap, I tell ya. Thai food? Oh, I love the curry. Thai food curry, yeah, so good. Penang curry is my favorite. It's kind of a spicy... Actually, it may not be spicy. No, it is spicy. It's a spicy coconut curry. Coconut is just amazing. Coconut... Honestly, if I had to get stranded anywhere... Like on I mean, I pretty much everybody would say this, right? Coconuts are amazing. Coconut makes you think. I mean, I'm a secular guy myself personally, but coconut's got you thinking about the cosmos and stuff. If you think about a coconut, dude, how OP is a coconut? If you think about it, coconut is so OP. You go up on this tree and you harvest this thing that's so durable, and you can use it in 9 million different ways. It gives you meat inside of it that tastes delicious. Like, it tastes like it should have been manufactured in a plant, like in a facility, because the taste is to next level. The water on a young coconut is unbelievable. Every hipster from northeast, southwest is pumping the water. You know, the coconut water is delicious. You know, it basically is like a cup or a bowl, you know, with the shells. Like, it is so, coconut is so good. I can't believe that thing just naturally exists. Coconut is good for everything. It really is, though. And it's good keto. I never really understood it. You know when you see those articles where it's like, take 1/2 teaspoon of, or take, 1 cup of coconut flour and mix it with your 3 teaspoons of organic, freaking kombucha or whatever, just some super, some super flavor of the month type thing. You think that's kind of a meme, dude? Nobody's gonna buy coconut flour. I'll be good with good old APF, right? Nah, coconut flour is not a meme. Coconut flour and coconuts in general, the calories, the macronutrients that comprise the calories, it's really high in fat and low on carbohydrates. So a coconut actually has low carbohydrates, lowish. We're not talking nothing. It's still there, but it's primarily fat and protein. Kombucha, it's alright. It's kind of a meme though, right? Kombucha. What even is it, bro? Is it fruit? Plant? Flower? I don't even know. Is it kombucha? Was it like a pomegranate? When I think kombucha, I just think calories. When I think juice, I just think calories. So I'm not really super interested. If you're drinking juice, kind of shortly. But my wife's office in SF, they have a kombucha, on tap or whatever. Standing desk, all that. Very SF. Oh, it's fermented tea. Oh, really? I just moved back from Florida. I had a palm tree in my backyard that had coconuts. That sounds amazing. Another thing that's amazing is avocados, dude. Avocados are just next level. You can eat them savory. You can even have them sweet in desserts. I know a lot of you guys are borderline gagging. My dad is like that when he thinks about avocado on a sweet drink. But avocado, very, very tasty. Good fats, high satiety. A lot of calories though. You gotta be careful. But I just love the taste of avocado. We went to Mexico for our honeymoon, and right there, the expectation when you go to a restaurant in Mexico and you order some guacamole, like they're not whipping out the old Kirkland signature guacamole. Fuck no, they just make it for you right in front of you, like it's basic manners. Basic manners. You order, some tostones. Is that what it's called? Tostones and guacamole. They'll come over, little mortar and pestle, avocado, tomato and onion, chop that up for you right there for you. Make you some nice fresh guacamole. It's so good. Not that high in calories. What avocado or what? Avocado's kind of high in calories, man. I think it's like 300 calories in an avocado. Not to say calories are everything. We're learning that hormones are more important, but it's still something you got to keep your eye on a little bit, I feel. Warrior's dead, bro. We're in Mexico. We actually went to a, not that, we didn't think like, oh, Mexico for your honeymoon, dude. You probably went to some like super high place like Cancun or Tijuana. Nah, we actually went to, what's it called? I'm trying to think of the county. We went to, I'm trying to think of this county. Here we go. I can't remember Jalisco. Yeah, that's the state. We went to Guadalajara, pretty much, which is not a touristy area. We always wanted to go there because there's some really cool historic stuff to see. The Jalisco, so like Jalisco cartel is kind of a real thing. It's not actually the most safe place to go as tourists, but there's some really nice stuff in Guadalajara, like historic sites. So we went there. Yo, they have Corona Lights there. They call it Corona Light. We don't have that here. What's up, Adam? Yeah, we're not gonna, I'm just gonna continue the rogue for a little bit to take a break from Horde. Yeah, went to Jalisco, went to Guadalajara. It was great though. It really was. It was a lot of fun. They have Corona lights, man. They have Corona. It's like they have, you know, we have Coors Light, Bud Light, all that. They have Corona Light. It tastes just like regular Corona, at least to me. Maybe because I was new to it, but I was drinking all kinds of Corona Light. Just taking advantage of it. They also don't have Diet Coke there. It's called Coca-Cola Light. I kind of like the word light. It sounds better than diet. Comes in glass bottles. How do you have mail? I'm not sure. Somebody from the stream just could have sent mail. It's probably that's what it is. Some people do that to prevent from deleting when you die. It's happened in the past. Won't be the first time. Oh, you have Corona Light in Texas? Oh, really? Oh, coronavirus. Tecate. Oh, yeah, Tecate. Tecate is the working man's beer. I could drink some. I could get down some Tecate. I gotta be done with this quest, right? I gotta be done. Yeah, I'm done. Let's get out of here. Thing is, this thing gonna chase me? I should just kill it. Oh, they're respawning. They are respawning. Okay. Stealth on out of here. Oh, you taking off the road? Take care. See you later. Nice to see you. Coke Light and Zero in Europe? Yeah, true. I don't know, man. The Europeans, they don't like ice in their drinks, though, right? Or is that gone? Is that a thing of the past? Did the Europeans get woke to ice? I have to ask, guys. No disrespect. I'm just wondering. In America, we love our ice. If there's a Coke that's served with no ice, it's like blasphemy, right? In Europe, they don't really drink ice with it, though, right? Fuck ice and drinks? Yikes, dude. Mods ban that guy. No. You like ice. Alright, but I mean, you don't like ice on the same... So, okay, you go to a restaurant, right? Average restaurant in Europe, just, you know, average run-of-the-mill restaurant. I order a Diet Coke. Okay, I didn't order... You order a Diet Coke, not me. Because they may detect that I'm American. When I went to the UK, they detected that. They're recommending me to drink Bud Light and stuff. Imagine you... in full European garb, you go in, you're European, and they sense you that you are just a European in the European restaurant, and you order a Diet Coke. Are they going to give you ice in a standard place? I wonder. Average restaurant will serve no ice. See, this is what I'm saying. In America, there's got to be ice, man. No ice, they're kind of severely trolling. Why add water? I hear you. I mean, it's like diluting it, right? But it's just so nice. The beverage, when consumed at the temperature, like a really cold temperature, it makes it more refreshing, you know? It also volumizes the drink, right? You kind of just... It's this cleansing... Just this cleansing sort of just ice-cold, refreshing... I mean, you need ice, man. I don't know. In Germany, you drink your beer warm. I did notice that, actually. Not Germany, but when I was in Czech... I mean, I spent some time in the Czech Republic, right? Sometimes you get into beers and it's not that cold. For me, the experience of drinking a beer or a soda, it's about 50% is the temperature, man. If you... I mean, who here would drink a lukewarm soda? Like, barely anybody, right? Like... The temperature is a big part of the user experience when you drink a soda or a beer. Like, even if my beer is an ice cold, I might not even drink it, man. If I have a beer that's slightly above room temp, I am way less likely to crack that. If I get a Coors Light can that's cold as the Rocky Mountains, and the mountains are lit up blue, just lit up, you know, signifying that it's ice cold, barely below freezing temperature. I'm cracking that. You love worm soda? Beer has to be 6 degrees Celsius. Europe is the home of beer. We know best. You guys do know your beer. You've been around longer than us. I don't know, man. Just the ice. What did the Europeans not like about the ice? So, let's start here. A colder drink is objectively better. Yes or no? I guess they're gonna say no, right? Like I guess maybe they would say colder drink detracts from the taste, so you can't taste it as much. Imagine there's no ice though. It was just ice cold. What if you could serve it in one of those mugs? Then is colder objectively better? I feel like it's objectively better. For a beer or a soda. What if you get served in the mug that's actually ice inside of it, so it doesn't dilute the taste? True. Ice machines are usually actually really gross. 100%. That's actually that's big true. That's a big true. That's points for the no ice camp. Hurts the teeth when the cubes slap against them. Alright, but let's imagine, you guys have seen those things, right? They either have those little balls, or it's in the mug itself where it's ice cold, like it's frozen itself, so it'll bring it up to that icy. Colder is better on the drink front. No, chiming in with the sacrilege. Who the hell puts ice in beer? We're just trying to establish. We're trying to min-max the consumer, the IRL consumes here. Colder is better, right? Nobody thinks that like just a slightly cold beer is better, right? Alright, so colder is better. We're on the same page. You guys just don't want to dilute the taste. You don't want ice in beer is a no-go. Yeah, that's even us Americans. We draw the line with the ice in beer. We infuse the ice into our beer preemptively with our stuff like Coors Light. Ice in beer is for degenerates. That's why you make ice cubes out of the drink you're drinking. That's true. Some stuff won't freeze. Some stuff won't freeze though, right? Oh, we need fen creepers. Yikes. Thing is, I don't think anybody in the history of WoW has ever completed this quest. I really don't. You think people have actually completed this quest with the Fen Creepers? I don't think so. I don't think it's even possible, honestly. No, I've done it in the past, but it is not a fun quest to do. You just roam these little canals looking for stealth bog creepers. Lawbringer set? Tier 1? It's probably good for, it's probably alright. I mean, it's for healing, right? Tier 1 is for healing. There's like plus healing on it. It's good for PvP healing, right? Pretty sure, I mean, all the classes sort of have like a mixture of blues and greens as their best, you know, as their raiding type of stuff that they use. But I'm saying, if you're healing in PvP, wouldn't you want Tier 1? No, we never really did the Warlock Arlonian. We're just going to continue on this guy, because I wanted to switch it up from the Horde. People were tired of seeing the Barons. Okay, no, you right. Questy has them all here. This is Questy right here. So these little sword locations are supposed to show the Fen Creepers. We'll see. What about Lagger DC? If you DC, and it's an honest DC, then it doesn't count. You can keep playing. But you have to have it all recorded, though. If you DC and the pull was going south and you're at like 30% health and it looks like you just alt F Horde, then no, that's a no-go. Alright, let's test Let's test questy out. There should be a fen creeper right in front of me. Oh my god, obelisks. Alright, fen creeper, let's see. Let's see. Is there a fen creeper here? There is! Questy, big brain. Dude, there's a fen creeper here. Maybe it's possible we can do this quest. Might be server first, man. Melon juice. How would the recording work with stream, by the way? Wouldn't the recording get cut off along with the internet? Yeah, it would, but then you would be DC'd. You would have that recording. No, I mean, the recording is done locally, right? Like on your Streamlabs. You know, I mean, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube and you're streaming, it'll reflect that in the VOD. Like, you'll just kind of DC at a random time. Like, you'll start walking and lagging, and then you'll just basically DC, you feel me? And you can go look at it. Just yank the Ethernet cables, it's true, but, you know, there's a little bit of honor system here. You know, things are pretty obvious if the pull's going south. Take this guy's pocket money, his milk money, open up on him. Yeah, the Phyto Blade's really nice, you're right. Healing potion, that's nice. This crocodile wants my ass, dude. Dude, distract is so good. You can macro pickpocket into your stealth openers. I hear you though, man. But the thing is, man, it can get resisted. And if it gets resisted, then you can't get off, you know, the sap or whatever you're trying to do. You could end up dead, fam. So, because the pickpocket can get resisted, right? So I think it's better to just have it manual. Alright, we already killed that dude. Let's go to the next fen creeper spawning location. So, I'm so surprised Garrote feels this good, man. It just gives you that extra gas that you need, man. It's probably not always good, but in situations like this, where I feel kind of weak, it's making plays, man. What am I doing right now? Why'd I do that? Whatever. Made a rogue named Sharper Edge. That was my first level 60 character, man. No, I appreciate your faith, Mike. You think we're gonna get this guy to 60? I don't know, man. I'll do my best at this point. See how far we get. Quit yawning, yeah. Sorry about that, Worse. And thanks for the €5, bro. Posture
Quit
check
yawning.
and hydration
You're making
check.
me yawn.
Good call. Yo, honestly, guys, I have a meeting in like 30 minutes. I wish I didn't. It's kind of unfortunate that it was right in the middle of the day. But you know, I'm doing a little bit of side hustle with this company in Philly, and I got a 1 o'clock meeting with them. So I might just end it here for now. I'll hopefully be able to stream later. And then just go take care of this meeting real quick. I might get like a coffee or something so I don't sound like a a zombie when I take this call. So you hate to see it. I was hoping to stream a little bit longer, but probably just gonna have to end it here. Let me see who we can host. Oh, Classic Hardcore. Look, there's the mage who got the 50 something. Hey, go cheer him on, guys. He's this guy got the 50 something and then he died on a mage. So go say hi to him, and I'll be back later, guys. Take care. Peace.